Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 3. Welcome to the pre-show. How everybody doing? I'm alongside with the most beautiful Tay Talks. My boy Ziggy the Beast. Y'all already know who I am. Ash Ryder. We are live, getting ready to start the episode 3 for y'all. How y'all living? Everybody good? Y'all blessed? What's been going on? Talk to me. How y'all doing?
Trying to make it, dog.
What's going on over there, Queen? What's popping?
Same thing.
Life treating you right?
Always, feeling good, living better.
That's good. That's good. So we just getting everything in order. We getting everything set up for tonight's episode. While we doing that, of course, we need y'all to continuously do what y'all been doing. Subscribe, repost, like. Definitely go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get hip to our notifications. I'm gonna let Zig and Tay, they'll give y'all some more information, but we're gonna say that for the show, like intermission. So some of y'all probably pretty much know it already, but we got something planned for y'all, something nice. And yeah, we got a great one for y'all. I think y'all gonna like this episode. A little bit more deeper, more serious topics for y'all tonight. So wherever y'all at, we appreciate y'all. We want y'all to grab whatever y'all drinking on, wine, relax, come kick it with us, So yeah, man, I'm ready today, though. I gotta get my thoughts together.
You ready to drop jewels, huh?
I don't know. It's a lot of things that I've been seeing lately, think we need to talk some things out, man. And I'm glad we're gonna have our community, our Hash It Out community with us.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gonna do our thing tonight. Definitely gonna do our thing. No cup tonight, neither. I'm sipping on some regular old Coke. No cup.
That's definitely new for you.
No cup. No cup tonight.
That is new.
Yeah. So other than that,
What's up, Brittany? What's up, Kim? What's up, English? What's up, Med? Wash. We see y'all. All right, now 6:59.
all right. Oh, here we go. Here we
Saints
go.
winning. This man don't drink check no more. He got Coke out the can. You see him? My 8-bit? Yeah, stay on his neck, bro.
I'm not even gonna go that route with y'all. Y'all had y'all.
What's up, Kirsten? She said, "Hey, coming through. I want to say from Tay's page."
Yes, I think I shouted her out not too long ago. Appreciate the support, man. Thank y'all. I see my girl T Dunn is in. Terrence Dunn, what's up? What's up? I see y'all.
Oh yeah, what's up, T Dunn? My bad. I think I missed T Dunn.
Yeah, everybody falling through. Kimmy, what's going on?
What's up, Kimmy?
Got everybody coming through. Hey, cousins. Who's all right? Y'all gonna have to. Come on, Tay. Who is he? I need to know. I need to shout him out if I don't be.
Shade is my cousin. That's my younger cousin.
All right, so she said cousins. All right, so I'm part of the family. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, like to an extent, because we don't get we don't get the invite.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Cousins. Yeah,
we distance cousins. Yeah.
Here y'all go.
Cousins to a distance. Like, all right, now y'all ain't. Hold on, don't get ahead of yourself now. Y'all cool. Y'all ain't that cool now, Zig. Hold on, calm down.
I'm not getting invited to no cookouts. Sit y'all
down.
None.
Y'all love to get on here and do that. Y'all love.
Hey, bro, I be looking at. I'm gonna just say it on live record now. I be looking at Tay stories hating. I be like, she be getting lit. I be like, dog.
Y'all gotta stop. What do y'all see me do other than smoke a little hookah?
You don't think Zig want to smoke a little hookah too?
Zig, you don't give me hookah vibes.
Y'all
Dang. Dang.
You just told us last week you was lame. Lames don't do hookah, so you gotta pick a
lame.
Damn.
when I was in high school. We talking high school.
And
Oh,
guess
so
what?
you're a cool kid now.
Say, hey, she don't even know, huh, Sean, bro?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, and you know I can't come because I'm a lie. So
You know it
that's-
already.
see?
Yeah, we don't do liars in our family.
Dang, I'm a whole lame out here. Cool.
Hey. You was lame until that 401k came. Y'all cousins, they need a tire change. Hey, big head.
Facts 8-bit.
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
Let me
Dang,
call
you
him
doing
out
what,
right now
Z?
and tell him my tires blew out.
All I want, I ain't gonna lie to you. All I want is to come out to the cookout, get some good food, and I want to just bust some ass in spades. That's all. I'm simple. I don't want no hookah. I just want to bust some ass in some spades.
I'll see what I can do for you. Y'all
That's
play
it.
pool?
Tay really think we lame. That's crazy.
It's a simple
Tay really-
Hey,
Y'all play pool?
Put it like this: I'll play pool, but we're gonna be on the table for a minute because I ain't good.
Nobody
At,
say you gotta be good, but you play. Yeah, that's good enough.
I haven't played pool since I was in high school. So,
Hey, what's up, Sing?
What's going on?
How about
Us-
them Seahawks?
Yeah, how Seahawks won. Mm-hmm.
As long as my who that's one, I'm cool with it.
Hey, facts though.
No,
Now we agree on that.
No, we don't. Y'all two agree with that. I don't.
What team are you with?
I'd rather not say. We kind of got our ass whooped
I think
first.
who doesn't go with the home team? Like who does that?
A lot of people.
But I'm a lame.
I can't smoke a cigar. Oh my god, I would die.
Yeah,
Nah, but boy, look, we chilling.
I ain't
I'm
lying.
lame though. I'm lame. It's all right.
I think Taylor lose her voice if she smoke a cigar. Use that microphone to the throat.
I tried before and almost choked my life away.
No,
I want
Kurt.
to smoke it like it's hookah, and I can't do that because that's not what it is.
No,
Must
Kurt.
be a Cowgirls fan.
I'm not a Cowgirls fan. Take another guess. Let's just say something. Everybody's fighting. What y'all fighting for? What y'all been itching to get? My team got last year. So that's a hint. That's
Now
a
he a
hint.
Sean a Rams fan.
There
Yeah,
you
he
go.
like them Rams.
The Rams, baby. Super Bowl champs. You hear me?
That's last year.
It don't matter. We still champs until somebody dethroned us. So
I'll give you that. Hey, y'all won. I can't even
nobody,
get you on it.
nothing.
I really can't tell you nothing though.
Until the Saints do it, then I get
I
y'all
think
all the
we've done it before. It's not like we've never done it. So
yeah, but y'all haven't done it since.
I mean, we fighting with how many teams?
09?
Gotta get a turn.
Y'all had y'all
You
time.
can't win a Super Bowl every other year. I mean, come on now. Let's be real.
Yeah, but y'all had opportunities and y'all let it slip. So that's what the Saints do. They break y'all hearts, give y'all heart attacks, nerve damage, stress.
They do. They do.
That should be to the ceiling.
I bet y'all can't make it happen again. I don't have to make it happen again. I just know we got the title.
Yo, what's good, T?
You know, I'm just saying.
Shout out to T. I think she got accepted into the TikTok creators program. So I see you doing your thing on TikTok.
Major.
Shout out to T doing big things over there.
Salute to her, for real. That's what's up.
All right, y'all. We got another we got 1 minute and 30 seconds on the timer before we kick the show off.
And what this is, Graham King win this week? Grambling?
Oh, Grambling? Hey, Graham fam, yeah. Northern Louisiana.
At least you're not a Southern fan, man. Because I don't know.
Facts.
It was a sad day in Tigerland.
Big fact.
I don't know what them boys was doing. I think they were just getting exercise in.
I don't feel like anybody who I know that actually attended Southern or that is a Southern fan actually expected them to win. They were just excited for them to score anything. They were.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Ted. I thought they would have gave them a fight in the beginning. But
Facts though.
You thought so?
You said, hey, don't disrespect Southern, said Ronald Horn.
I really did. Like the way LSU played the previous week, I wouldn't have been shocked if Southern started the game off 14-3 and
that's what a lot of people said, but I definitely, we knew they were going to lose. We knew that.
Let's just say this. To be honest with you, I think people just went out there for sex, drugs, party, more sex, a football game in between. And
I'm just glad it wasn't no shootings. That's what I was scared about.
You know
Yeah.
That is also factual too, bro.
but I don't know. So that's beyond me. So
my boy A-Big got a flu shot.
Them shots be crazy.
How they be doing? Hey, they give you. Sometimes they give you the sickness.
Yeah.
Yes, a good little percentage. Good enough to get it in your system. Definitely.
All right, S. Ryder, before we get started, you want to give them a little rundown of the show, bro? What we got in store for the people today? These fine listeners that we have.
Oh man,
so tonight.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Appreciate y'all taking y'all time out to kick it with me, Tay Talks, and Ziggy the Beast. So before we start the show off, we got some good topics for y'all that I think y'all would really enjoy. It's more of a, not gonna say like serious, but it's more like deep topics that we want to present to y'all tonight. So the first topic, once we come back from the intro, is going to be what are some things that you probably view different from back in the past. So pretty much the things y'all disregarded when you was growing up, and now you say, wow, I wish I would have knew this, or I wish I would have known this, or done this different back when I was younger, or I wish I had these type of people to show me things. What would you do if you had another opportunity to go back in your past and just change something that you learned at a later age? How do you view things now than you did from the past? And the second topic is, what are some of the challenges that us Black men face? And what are some of the challenges that us, the Black women face on a daily basis? And I think that's an interesting topic, especially with some of the events that happened in the last 24 hours.
That's a good one.
In general, that's been happening for years and years and years. So once we come back from the intro, we will definitely get into these topics, man. So I hope y'all ready. So while the intro start, y'all go get y'all a drink, kick y'all feet up, and let's hash some things out.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S. Ryder, his topics, he bringing be the best. Ziggy the Beast, he be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S. Dotted, I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 3. I am here with Tay Talks, Ziggy the Beast, and you also know who I am, Mr. I'm Alive, the bad guy, I guess. That's right. That's who I am. We appreciate y'all, man. I hope everybody had a great day today. Before we get into the show, man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. We want y'all also to go to YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I also need y'all to tell a friend to follow us, man. We need to get these views up. We want everybody to tune in to Let's Hash It Out podcast, where there's no judgment, where you can be yourself and express your thoughts and feelings without any type of judgment. So thank y'all again, man. What's up? What's up, Eric? What is energy at? Come on, I need y'all to.
Oh no, I'm listening. Hey.
Oh, need that energy. I'm on one tonight. I need that energy.
We
People,
see that. I don't know what happened to you. That you must have had a great weekend because you are
You drinking that? You drinking that Coke?
Oh man,
that real Coke.
Coming at me in the pre-show. So yeah, man, what's going on? Oh, we know you. We know he's energized.
I know y'all. If y'all are in the New Orleans area, y'all probably saw this young man on the 8 o'clock news,
right?
acting a fool,
acting like they won a Super Bowl, but then they're gonna get their heart broke down the line. Whatever.
It was good, Ariel.
What's good though? What's going on, Tay? Man, talk to the people, man. What's going on?
Yeah, talk to him, Tay.
Nothing much, just working, lighting, my usual. Nothing new, nothing big. Same old thing.
Say, Zig, that smile is bright, man. Somebody
had a lit weekend.
Or somebody's doing the right things, you know. Hey.
I had a great weekend. It was great.
Zig, man, what's going on, man? Talk to the people, man. How you living?
We're doing good, man. For those that know, we opened our Let's Hash It Out merch store over the weekend. We're working on getting the domain finalized, so it's going to be Let's Hash It Out podcast.shop. That should be in the next 48 hours. That should be finalized, so it won't be like a random link. So appreciate those that have already purchased shirts and hoodies and stickers and stuff like that. Every penny that y'all have been given to us with that is gonna go to keep the show running. So we definitely appreciate y'all.
Yes, big facts.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Please, not with that. No.
All right, and before we get into our first topic, we're gonna do our call to action. What's going on, guys? This is Ziggy the Beast, and before we get started with today's show, make sure y'all head over to YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, and make sure you also click that bell icon right next to it to be notified whenever we go live. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And so, S. Ryder, let's go ahead and get the first topic started. Let people know what we got on the menu for the day, and let's go ahead and get into this first topic, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. So, first topic that we're definitely gonna hash out with the Let's Hash It Out community with Tay and Zig. We're gonna get into it. Y'all starting already, bro. Come on now, y'all can't. Come on now. But
I'm sorry. Oh man.
8-bit for real. I got some things in store for y'all. Trust me. We just starting the season off.
Oh yeah, for real. We got some merch that's in the pipeline.
Yeah, but I need a lion cheetah cup. Similar, but no.
I'm definitely gonna give you a pineapples.
That's for future episodes. All right, man. Look, I ain't gonna bullshit y'all no more. So here we go. First topic. All right. What is something that y'all view today? As far as it could be relationships, it can be financial situations, it can be friendships, it can be whatever it may be in life. What do you wish that you would have known today that you probably didn't pick up back in the day? So when you was young, you probably, your parents or your friend, your uncle, auntie, just somebody in general probably put you on game years before things probably started popping off and whatever it may have been. What is something that you wish that you would have just said, I wish I would have learned this in an early age. I wish I would have picked up on this or done this differently. And I guarantee you my life probably would have been, it's not about regrets. It's just more about if I would have done this and if I would have known about this a little earlier, then my life probably would have been a little bit better. So I'm going to start with Tay. I'm going to let the lady have the flow first. Wow. So Tay, what is something that you wish that you could have done a little different or, just learn in life?
So for me, my biggest thing I would say would be pick something and stick to it. As far as maybe a career, school, find something and stick to it. Like I found myself as I got older, dabbling here and there, but I never actually stuck to anything. Like I found myself doing it for a little while and then I'm like, I don't really like this or I don't really like that. So actually taking the time to learn myself and learn what I like. But then I feel like I wouldn't be who I am today because I've learned so much from making those mistakes in the past of dibbling here and dibbling there. But I also felt like I wish there was some things like college back then I would have stuck to and finished then, and that be done instead of now I'm almost 30 and I'm in school. So it's things like that that I would say if I would have talked to my younger self now, I would definitely say, girl, finish school. Don't focus on anything else. Don't worry about moving back home. Don't stay in school. Stay here. Your tuition is paid for. You don't have any student loans or anything else. Stay here, finish, and stick to it.
I think that's a good one. Zig, you got anything that you wish that you could have done a little different? Your 21-year-old Zig.
My thing would be more so like with financial things.
Mhm.
Like, you know how you come on like a lump sum of money, whether it be like tax season or whatever.
Right.
I wish I would have probably like, you know, used that money a little bit more, like in terms of investments, different things like that, because you think of saving it, but we don't really, at that time, I really wasn't keen on like the stock market and different things like that. So it's just like little small things like that. I wish I would have gotten a real estate a little bit sooner. Different things like that. Really is just a lot of other things that I've done. I feel like I've done in my life the right way, but some of the things will probably be more financial wise. I wish I'd have done a few things here or there a little better.
Oh yeah. Well, sure. You kind of took the words out of my mouth. So I'm gonna probably go a different direction. I think me personally, being more consistent and serious in, I would say, financials and also sports. Also, I felt like I could have done way better with my finances. Like when I'm talking about coming into a lump sum of money or the money I had saved up at first, bro, when I people know me, like I used to just save money. I never bought, expensive things. I wasn't really into the things like that. So I wish I would have had more sense of like what you said, real estate,
Mm-hmm.
401k. Now, granted, I learned about 401k when I was about maybe 24, 25 years old. Still young, whatever like that. But at the same time, though, when we growing up, we now, we irresponsible. Let's be frank. We ain't worrying about bills. We ain't worrying about car insurance, car note. And I would say this too. I think I would have slowed down the process of growing up, if that makes sense. Because
No, you rush to get older. Then when you get older, you like, man, I would have
always be like, man, I can't wait till I'm 18 and I'm out on my own and I just want to just do adult things. And nah, this is what adult things is. It's like you got to pay bills. You got another life to take care of, which is a blessing. You got all types of things that you got to make sure that you handle, because if you don't, then your life is all in shambles. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a lot of things. Even just being more confident, within myself with everything, just taking everything a little bit more serious. Not to say I didn't, but when I was in high school, Zig could tell you, man, I was I'll focus, but it was more like, I'm here. As long as I do enough to get by, instead of just saying, put my foot to the pedal and then make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Like I had all the talent in the world, but it was just more like, hey, I let somebody, especially with basketball, like, granted, if I had probably one more year, who knows? Like, if I really took it serious, but I allowed a coach to stop me from pursuing my dreams of what I wanted to be a basketball player. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I had all the talent in the world, but I let a coach drive me away from it. And I was like, you know what? It ain't for me. I'm gonna go a different route, focus on my academics, stuff like that. Also just being more aware of, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like it's a lot of things that we all do. And I don't have regrets. I have life lessons, especially what Tay said about college. I wish I would have took a different approach with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Finishing college and stuff like that, which I plan on doing pretty soon. And just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things was just different back then. We just had an opportunity to, work, and that's all we was thinking about: work, 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 play. But then we got older. As the older we got, it was like now I'm trying to scale it back because we got families now. We got people that depend on us. We got a lot of things now that's way different from back then to now. So with me, it's just more about being consistent, more confident in myself, and taking things more serious. You know what I'm saying? Which I definitely take now, and learning to appreciate the smaller things in life. That's probably one of my biggest things that I've learned to grow. Like, you here today, you gone tomorrow. Simple and plain. Back then, my mind frame was kind of like that, but it took a while to really understand like what real friends are and what real people are. I had to go through the bullshit of the backstabs, the betrayal, all of the stuff that we try not to get hurt by. I dealt with, but that's just me though. That's how I feel about some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more about being consistent, finishing things, and taking things a little bit more serious. So that's where I'm at with that. Anything you want to pick it back off?
What about career wise? Is anything career wise you felt like you would change? Or you think you pretty much did what you?
No. Being a music engineer. Bro.
Like Cass?
Yep. More like, I wouldn't even say like Cass. Shout out to Digital Cass.
Yeah. Shout out to Cass. He's the one that made the instrumental for our theme song.
I guess you could say producing is the same thing, but it was more like just being an engineer, like, just learning the keyboards and just setting up.
Oh, got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like being more, I guess you would say tech savvy, just in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Just being more, I was really into music and I had a love for producing and just how you could take an instrument and make magic, out of different sounds and stuff like that, and how people could just come up with different things. I wanted to be a music engineer / of course, a writer. You know what I'm saying? I had thoughts, and I had a little moment where I was going to really pursue being a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? And just see where it could take me, because I'm always thinking, I'm always having ideas, and of course, I know how to write a song. I know how to put together a good song or two and just go with it. But that would have been my different career plan. I wish I would have took that a little bit more serious, but I didn't, and I went to business route, and that was good enough for me at that time. So yeah.
What about you, Tay? Career wise, what would you change looking back on your career, or do you feel like everything worked out as it should have been, or as you planned?
I would say it didn't go as I planned. It definitely didn't, but I think now I'm where I was meant to be. I think everything happened for a reason. So I'm in a place now of peace that I've never had before. So I think anything and everything that I went through before now, I had to learn those lessons to appreciate what I have at this moment. Because then it was a little rough. But now it's like the calm after the storm. So from work to life, all of the above, it's finally to a point now where it's peaceful. It's definitely peaceful. So it was definitely worth it. Yeah, I would say one thing at this age now, I would say is I handle people in situations differently. I had a great aunt that passed last year around this time. And me and one of my friends were talking because they recently had a family member that passed. And it was like, I had to apologize because I realized I wasn't there for you because at that moment I didn't know what you needed. So to me, it's like as we go along and experience things, it's supposed to happen that way. So when you are on the opposite end of the field, you know how to handle people and how to deal with people accordingly. That was just an example of you have to actually go through something to kind of know what's needed or wanted when the shoe is on the opposite foot.
Yeah, I like to read that comment Kirsten had posted. If you know.
All right, I got you.
All right. The biggest lesson was that everyone is not your friend. I had to learn that the hard way. friends would leave you by the wayside. Also being confident in myself and knowing I'm making the right decision. Sometimes I have to be in uncomfortable situations. I definitely feel it. I actually had a conversation at work with a driver that I work with as far as like coming to my site, Zig, and she asked, what is some of the ways that you get over fear? And I was like, man, the first step is stepping up to the plate and being more confident. I mean, everybody's afraid of something, but you're gonna be afraid of something, you're gonna be fearful of things. And unless you start taking that first step and just step up to the plate and be like, yeah, it's tough, it's uncomfortable, I don't think I'm good at it, but unless you're 100%, you'll never know. And then you got to push yourself. You have to wake up with that mindset. Easier said than done. You have to wake up with that mindset saying to yourself, yeah, I'm fearful of this and that, but what can I do to be better every day? Sometimes you got to just take charge and stop waiting on somebody to tell you something, and just say, man, look in the mirror and you say to yourself, Sean or Zig or Tate looking in the mirror, man, look, yeah, it's hard. I'm scared, but I got to take that first step and put myself out there. It's going to be uncomfortable and it's not going to be easy. But once I take that first step and like start climbing my way out the darkness into this light that I'm trying to pursue, then you're going to make it happen. It's going to happen. It might not happen like faster than like how it happens for other people, but you got to take that first step and say, hey, yes, I'm fair. I got the fear of driving. And that's what her thing was, Zig. She was scared of driving. She was uncomfortable driving her truck. And like I said, how you going to ever get good at it if you keep letting fear hold you down? Just like failure. We all fail, right? Zig, you didn't fail. I didn't fail. Tay didn't fail on multiple occasions. But it's all about
multiple occasions. You're stretching me out.
I'm sorry, Tay. My fault. All right, I got you.
Listen, one or two times here or there.
Times in life. Okay. I
Like
got you. Hey, that's right. All right. You corrected me. But but it's just like at the end of the day, you're gonna allow failure to keep you down, or you're gonna use failure as that motivation. Go back to the drawing board, see what corrections you might have to make, and guess what? You wake up, re-energize, refocus, reset everything. All right, bet I got this, that. I bet I'm at it again. And guess what? Yesterday's failure is today's greatness. Easier said than done. You feel me? You're not going to just have these type of thoughts and just say, oh, it's going to happen overnight. No. For some people, it takes weeks. Sometimes it takes months and years. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell my niece, all these actors and musicians and people that we look up to, believe it or not, I be motivated because Robert Downey Jr. Zig, he didn't break until what? He was like 36, 37.
And he was on, I don't know if it was drugs or something, but he had issues, but he bounced back.
Right. Taraji P. Henson. That's one of my best inspiration, motivational stories that I've ever heard from anybody. She just said, I want to be an actor, actress, and I want to be the best at it. So she took whatever money she had with a child, moved to California. She failed and she didn't get the parts right then and there. But she said, you know what? In order for me to get where I'm at, I got to sacrifice a couple of things as far as me taking small roles after small roles. But at some point, my hard work is going to keep building and building and building and building to the point where I'm getting recognized. And you got to keep doing it. That's how you get over your fears. Sometimes you got to just say, look, is it? I'm tired of living in fear. Have faith.
One of my friends, we just had this discussion about applying for jobs and doing different things. And she was like, Tay, our new motto is, even though you don't qualify, still apply. And the reason why I say that is because most jobs today, they'll hire you off quote unquote experience or college or anything of that sort. But then once you get to the job, they want to train you how they want you to do their work. So my thing is, even though you may not qualify, still apply for that job. You never know. You might get that interview and guess what? You may lower the standard to what they normally feel like you have to be qualified or up to a certain standard in order to get that job.
Mhm.
Now we always laugh. Now we tell each other, apply for that job. It does not matter what they tell you. It doesn't matter what it say, the minimum qualifications. That at this point, it really doesn't matter anymore. Apply for that job, and guess what? If you did, the worst thing they can tell you is no. That's the worst.
Facts.
It's not something that's going on your resume. You applied for this job and you didn't get it. It's not on your background check. None of that is there. Go out, apply, and reach for it. When I first got in to learn about podcasting, I knew nothing about it. Nothing about me knew anything about becoming a podcaster or podcast. I listened to a couple podcasts and I was like, dang, I like this. This is very informative. I can see myself doing this. But it's stepping out on that fate to actually get it done in that path to get where you need to get. Trust me, I have people all the time. Well, tell you, when you're going to kind of get your own podcast, but not realizing this is a part of that support I need now, that when I get to that podcast, I already know who's backing behind me. I already know who I have. I already know who's going to promote. I already know who to tune in every single week. A lot of people don't understand. I don't need you to support me a few months from now. I need you to support me now. Because the now is the beginning. It's the learning steps to pave my way for, guess what? When I do launch, it's a lot of questions I don't have to ask. It's a lot of help I won't have to receive now because I know the steps in order to make the things that I want come through. It's just that simple. Like me and one of my family members literally today, they hit me up and it was like, people don't realize when a person supports you, you support that person. And even if that person doesn't support you, you still have to show that support. And guess what? If it's not coming back to you, guess what? You can say you did your part. And that's me 110%. I have people who I know never once came on this podcast and watched. But guess what? If they send me something, a link, this person selling this, or this person doing that, or hey, I have this going on. And I have a lot of people who hit me up after and it's like, yeah, I listened to it last night on Apple Podcasts. I went back and I watched it on YouTube. Like, people don't understand, like, when you're starting a business, that support, that motivation, that just like, hey, I ain't listened to the whole thing, but I chimed in. I heard this, it's the little it's the little things that put you in a place to say, I can do this. This is meant for you. This is the road that you need to go on. And people don't realize you have to show that support. And that's the one thing I would say is I support people. So when a person don't support me back, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of get in my feelings and I kind of look at them different because I know what I do, what I will do for people.
Definitely know how that is. Yeah, I had to learn from 8-Bit. Y'all seen him in the chat. Because when I was doing at the beginning of all this, I was kind of like, man, when I was getting ready to start things up, everybody's like, yeah, man, whenever you stream, whenever you start your podcast, I'm gonna pull up. Be like 1 viewer, 2 viewer. When you imagine being in the chat with one or doing a podcast, you got 1 person watching or 2 people. That's when you really know if you in this because you really love it or not. If you in it for a quick get rich quick, or you in it for some clout, then that type of stuff will break you. But 8-Bit, I'm gonna put him up on the screen. There's 8-Bit right here. One thing he told me that really stuck with me, he said, when you do things like this, whenever you content creating, you do it for yourself. You do it for the people that do support you, whether it be your family, friends. There's people that I haven't even met yet, like Cobalt Hawk you see in the chat. I haven't met him, but Cobalt has been one of my main supporters since I've come on the platform. I met him through 8-Bit. So it's like you would be surprised the people that support you that you haven't even met physically, they'll support you more than people that is in the same city with you. So once I got in that mindset of just like, you know what, I'm gonna just be the best Zig that I can be. I'm gonna be the best producer I can be, and then whoever rock with it at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of one of the things that I learned. And while we talking about it, I got some quotes that I pulled up when we was talking about like comfort zone and everything like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So I have a quote from Roy Bennett, and he says, "Real change is difficult at the beginning, but gorgeous at the end. Change begins the moment you get the courage and step outside of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. So you have to step outside of your comfort zone to change, essentially, is what they're saying. So kind of highlighting what S. Ryder was saying earlier.
So if I could piggyback off of what that quote said, so let's run it back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, well, Sean, what I had a couple of people, not to say they doubted me, but that goes to show you how much I've grown as a person, as an individual. They said, I never thought that I would see you being a podcast content creator. Not saying they doubted me, but they just know who I am. I'm an introvert. I ain't like to be in front of no camera. I didn't know how to, Zig could tell you, like it took Zig to be my mentor, you know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his podcast. He was like, Sean, man, I want you to just come on the podcast and we're gonna talk about anything. We did about 1 or 2 episodes, and then Zig
talked about the Super Bowl.
Right. We'll just talk about random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We just having a conversation on camera. And Zig came to me. He was like, Sean, you ever thought about just doing a podcast where you talking about relationships, stuff like that? Because he said, yeah, you joke a lot, but you got a lot of gems and you be really spitting a lot of real shit. And then you be posting your stuff on Instagram, little quotes. Some things I'll just be sitting there thinking about and I just type stuff up, and a lot of people would like it. Some people would hit me up and be like, man, I needed that type of motivation to get my day started, or I just needed them type of words because life is not going right. So I was like, Zig, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like being in front of no camera. I ain't like how I sounded. None of that. It was a confidence thing. But Zig was like, man, do it. If you enjoy it, do it. And that's when I kind of sat back and I was like, Zig, I want to start a podcast, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we started this Let's Hash It Out podcast. It was rough in the beginning. We only did 1 episode like every 2 months.
Right.
Like real talk. Like we'll do an episode and it will go good. And then people will be like, well, damn, where y'all at? And things happen in life, things happen. But then me and Zig went to the drawing board, and then we really sat down and we was like, man, look, in order for this podcast to really jump up, first thing me and him had to come to an agreement with, we had to be consistent. And we had to make sure that we're going to do this, we're going to do it the right way. So then me and Zig was like, we got to get a woman perspective for sure. At first, we were just going to like have a different woman come on. Yeah, hold up, Tay, you coming? But, me and Zig was like, we can't talk. And we both came with the understanding, like, even though we was talking about things that regarded a woman's opinion, we never bashed women. We was only just speaking from, I guess, the way we seen our moms or, cousins, women or whatever like that. And we just ran with it like that. But we was like, in order for this show to really pop like that, we need a woman's perspective on a consistent basis. And when I seen Tay was on Twitter talking about starting up a podcast, I'm like, hey, why not get her on the show? She's, a strong woman, independent woman. She could come on the show and just give her perspective on certain things that me and Zig don't have any clue about. We can only speak from a man's perspective. And I didn't want our show to be turning into no show where we putting words in women's mouth and they, all right, but y'all never got it from a woman's perspective. And that's when I hit up Tay. I said, come on, Tay. I want you to come on the show. You're trying to start your podcast up.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for you to be a guest. And look what happened.
And she was like, at first she was like,
Right. But Tay was like, she came on there, and believe it or not, as soon as she came on the show, those first 2 episodes, it was like, when y'all coming on? Tay coming back on? As soon as Tay didn't come on, it was like, what Tay at? I was like, she's out this week.
Boy, Sean was like, oh, y'all won't take if y'all won't take back, I can ask. Like,
right.
She was a guest.
I knew
that was fire though.
Right, but I knew what her main objective was she had her own podcast. And we was all for that. We didn't want her to just be a part of our podcast. We wanted her to achieve her dream and goals and get her stuff out there. And she took a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? She took a leap of faith. And she was like, bam, I'm getting this done. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we came together as a family. This is how the trio came together. And look what we're creating. You know what I'm saying? We build something together. Like all three of us have this common goal, not only to see each other succeed individually, but as a group. Now we're a family. You feel me? So it's all about supporting those. I really feel y'all on that. Like me, I just look at things different. I know anybody could tell you, and if they tell you different, they lying. When it comes to supporting and making sure I'm there, I do it regardless of what it is. And that's a gift and a curse. Because like Zig said, you can be there for somebody, support them. But if I say, hey, tonight's the night, 7 o'clock, YouTube. Where can I watch it at? YouTube, Apple Pod. We on all platforms. So it ain't just one direct site. I need you to pull up. Even if you can't listen or if you can't watch the show, repost, like it. I don't care if you don't listen to not one episode. I'd rather you just tell somebody, hey, I got my friends. They definitely, you know what I'm saying? They got a podcast. They got something good going on. Man, go peep them out. Or just give them a link. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what it is. But just don't, but when this podcast, and I'm saying the key word, when this podcast goes to another atmosphere, and when TED Talks take off, and whatever ventures we have together and as individuals, oh, it's gonna be different. When we see Let's Hash It Out podcast live in California, hold up, hey Zig, why y'all didn't tell nobody? We kept it to the real ones that support it from day one. You feel me? It's not to be mean, but don't support us when things start really taking off for us. Support us when we're trying to find the right brick, the right layer to build the foundation for greatness. That's why I'm gonna leave it at. Like real talk. Support those who support you. Be real to those who are real to you back. Simple and plain.
And then also my thing too is just surround just the boy Ape is wild. Surround yourself with people that push you. You know what I'm saying? And if you in a room, I think I forgot how the metaphor or the scenario goes, but you know, if you are a millionaire and you're in a room full of multimillionaires, if you do the right things, you too will become a multimillionaire because you are in a room with people that are a little bit in a better situation than you. So you have no choice but to elevate yourself.
Right.
So you are the company you keep. And if you do the right things, man, it's only nothing but up from there. So
yeah, it's just it motivates me. Like I know Tay and Zig, they'll get on my ass if I'm not doing something right, or they be like, well, Sean, why you not doing it? Don't just say it, do it.
My boy Lyndon, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Everything y'all say is right, but I'm gonna just throw a wrench in just so y'all can think about
it. Right. And then I was watching, I know some of y'all, I know Zig know The Pivot. I've been watching The Pivot with Ryan Clark and stuff like that. I was watching the one with Michael, what's his name? Michael Rubin, the billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
That, bro, listening to that interview, it made me just really be like, damn, like, that's what Zig and Tay be doing. That's what I do sometimes. Like, he was like, man, I get up at 4, 5 in the morning, and I don't go to bed until about 12, 1 o'clock, midnight. And you be like, damn. And he be like, it's just that competitiveness. You know, so you see another podcast that's doing great, you be like, what can we do? Like, you wake up, and I ain't gonna lie, I wake up in the morning right before I go to work, I'll be like, damn, what can we do to stand out from other podcasts? You know what I'm saying? I salute all the podcasts out there because I enjoy a few of them. But I'm just saying, like, we, to me, are original. Like, I think we're the only podcast that really engage with our audience as we're doing right now. You feel me? And that's one thing I feel like that makes
that's why I say, like, no knock to other podcasts, but see how y'all be talking, they'll just straight up ignore y'all. They might not even read some of the text.
Y'all will do comments, but that's comments in like the YouTube. Y'all not live watching.
Y'all are part of the show just as much as we are.
Exactly. So that's why I said, man, it's just the gems he was dropping though, bro. Like he was just like, bro, you want it, and he was just talking about how he was going bankrupt, and he was just like, man, I don't care. I'm gonna overcome this bankruptcy, and I'm gonna go up. That ain't gonna stop me. And I think that's another thing we got to stop allowing ourselves to get into. Like, once things don't go our way, or we got to take a step back, Don't allow that to stop you. So it might knock you back 5 feet, but you can take them 5 feet and turn it into 20 miles. You feel me? You just got to figure a way out to try to make things different or just adjust a few things to get your path right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to keep pushing, keep motivating, but supporting and believing in yourself, and just keep researching, keep learning, keep surrounding yourself with people that's having the same mind frame as you, because you can still be in a room with a bunch of people, but are they truly giving you the knowledge? You know what I'm saying? I hate that too, Zig. I don't know if
I already know what you're getting at.
to it. It's like the same person that was in your position, right? Whether it's making candles, photography, podcasting, everything. Man, what's ways that you can? They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because they feel like you might overtake their fans or you might overtake them and all
Well,
that.
you talking about like sharing knowledge,
right? It don't take nothing for you to share that knowledge. If you really support me, because some people be like, man, I like what you're doing, and this is what you may do. They might just tell you things just to tell you things to keep you and persuade you away from the things that you really need to do. You know what I'm saying? They'll just give you a little, give you a little gem here and there, but they ain't gonna give you the game. You know what I'm saying?
I see both sides of it though. I'm not gonna lie. I do see both sides of it, because sometimes people sit back and be like, all right, I'm gonna starting her Tay Talks podcast. She doing all the work. So I'm gonna wait till she get up and running, and then I'm gonna talk to her because I know she gonna tell me, and I'm lazy, and then I'm gonna let Tay give me all the information. But sometimes it's like I don't really be it's case by case though, because sometimes people don't be deserving of that information either, because you put in the blood, sweat, and tears, like you just said, Sean. Stand up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Going to bed at 5, getting up at 7. You know what I'm saying? Because you really want this to work. And then how you feel somebody come up to you, somebody come right up to you, hey, yo, bro, what you did? What you do? You're like, just getting off your nose, you put in all the work. Can you at least show me that you serious about this? And I'll gladly tell you. But you got to show me something. So I do see both sides of it, though, too. You know? Some people do be assholes. Don't get me wrong. But some people do, you know, they be wanting you to do all the work and they don't put in the work, or at least show you the appreciation of the information you're giving them. So it's like that. That's like a double-sided coin.
Right. Tay,
you
have anything to add?
Yeah, come on, hop on in, Tay.
No, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Like, when it comes to support, I'm always big on support. And for me, and it's crazy because I just had this conversation with somebody earlier. They were saying, it's like, you know, you love to pour into people, but then it's very few people that pour into you. So you have to learn to stop. You have to learn to stop all those things that you once did for others and things for yourself. Much time you spend investing and doing for and with others, you got to cut that short and focus and pour into you. And I would say I've learned that lesson over the last few months, and it's a lesson well learned. So now I deal with people accordingly. For example, like today, I sent everybody, all my group message of my friends and family that I'm in, I sent them all the link to go purchase things. I get inside my mind, I was on the phone with somebody talking about there's a process of ordering something from the merchandise store. So it's things that, like, even you have people that may not tell you, hey, I'm about to go order this right now, or I'm ordering this right now, this is what I'm ordering. But guess what? They go in and they order and they just see with a shirt on. You be like, oh, well, you didn't even tell me you ordered anything. But it's the support. The support that you're like, thank you. That's all you can say is thank you. Like, my thing is, it's the smallest thing as far as just buying a sticker. That's just letting me know that you're showing that support. You see me and you're acknowledging what I have going on. So when it comes to that part that I had to learn to fall back when it comes to people. I can't do the things that I once did for others because I realized it wasn't in return for me. Like, I had some people that critique me on all kind of things, but then you never watch my podcast at all. So I'm confused that how you have so much to say and you're so opinionated and I should maybe do this, I should maybe do that, but you've never tuned in. I've never seen a comment from you. And like last season, me and Ziggy were kind of big on when we had the conversation on here about family and support. I have family that are in their late 50s, early 60s that come on here and comment sometimes. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably the smallest sentence ever because it's a lot going on for them, but they're tuned in, they're supporting, they're watching, they're paying attention. I have cousins who our age, around our age group, that has never tuned in. It takes you 2 seconds. You can pull up YouTube just on Instagram and mute Instagram and just watch what I have going on YouTube. It's a lot of things that plays a role into there's no excuse not to be supportive. There's no excuse. So when you get in that ball of realizing, like, so you really just not gonna do it. No much, I'm making it easy for you. I'm making it convenient for you, but you're determined you're just not gonna do it. Then you have to deal with those people accordingly. You have to deal with that long-handed spoon because guess what? You realize over time, I supported you. You sent me this, you told me about that, or y'all did this. I'm going, I'm buying, I'm paying, I'm donating. But then when it comes to something as small as a sticker, we don't have no stickers. So it's little things like that you realize why and how it goes.
Facts. And even I tell, like, if money tight, we get it. Just what they call in the content creation space, you could lurk. If you could wash your dishes and everything, just leave a tab open on the internet browser and have it play in the background. That's fine.
I like what Cobalt said.
What Cobalt said. Let's see, we can pull it up.
Yeah, I like what he said.
Go ahead, read it, bro.
Yeah, even for those that you feel are deserving of information from your success, I feel that it's also important to not give all the answers outright. Make them think about it themselves as well. I feel that a lot. Like you can give somebody free game and you can put somebody on and give them the right information and all this. Even you can even give somebody a contact or two. But at some point, all right, now, am I working for you or I'm going to be working with you, like trying to help you get your feet wet and get you established? I'm not going to be doing all the work of this. If that's the case, then you're going to start paying me for what I'm about to do. You feel me?
We're about to give you this consultant invoice.
So, yeah, I like that statement. Also, 8-Bit has spit some gems as well.
All right, I got you, bro.
Yeah, giving out game is cool in content creation. People just want to copy you because what you do work for you. That discredit your hard work for someone to just do the exact same thing or just use you to promote this. That's facts. 100%. I agree with that.
Man,
so dropping some gems on that,
And you spend some game, bro.
Happy birthday to Mr. Boggs 84. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a good one, bro.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro. It's nothing to help your people give out game for free, as though you pay premium for it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you have to be careful though. Like I said, you can give out all the game you want, but at the same time, though, people would just use you and piggyback off. That's just like saying, I'm gonna build a big ass mansion, and it took me 6 months to build it. And when I used to ask for help, hey, you think you could come and help me with the driveway or help me put something in the showers or like build a shower or help build my kitchen or something like that? You would, oh man, I'm busy. But when the mansion gets finally finalized and it's built up or whatever, yeah, man, when you go in there and invite me to the big game? Nah. Y'all can keep that same energy over there because when I needed you, when I was building my foundation up, you was nowhere to be found. Now you want to reap the benefits of my success off my hard work. No, we don't do that around here. You can give people free game, but understand sometimes people have to do the same. Just like you got to do research on certain things that they trying to get research on, they can do the exact same thing. We all got the same 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days. It's all about how you handle that. You feel me? If I can do it, you can do it.
And Cobalt Hawk says, if you give them the answers right away, the moment they encounter some sort of roadblock, they coming back to you expecting you to solve their problems.
Exactly. And Kimmy said, if you're my people, it's yours. I became a lawyer consultant to pull my real people out of struggle. I feel
Facts. I feel that.
And Kirsten Dunn, everybody ain't for you. You have to be your own cheerleader.
Facts.
If you
Facts.
real bad in Tay words.
Oh, I don't know. Don't say that.
Real bad.
Hey, see Tay, hey, you see that, huh, Tay? He's starting to say it now.
If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? Right. Everybody wants you to just keep giving, but when the roles reverse, you'll know where to be found. That's just in life in general.
It seems like people feel us on this part of the kind of the sub topic.
Because, bro, everybody can relate to it. Like, everybody has dealt with some type of form of the lack of support, or just the lack of, people that you really thought that was behind you. Like, that's the hurtful thing. Like, people that you really thought, like, when you be like, man, I'm starting this podcast up, you really be thinking like the people that you didn't grew up with and everything. You think they will be there for you. And like I said, I understand people got lives and stuff like that. I understand that. But the support doesn't have to actually be watching us live. Or if you can't listen to us, just the like, the repost, the shit. That's the things I appreciate as well. And like Tay said, you can buy a shirt, merchandise, whatever. We're not asking you to donate blood or go commit murder. You know what I'm saying? If you can I'm just saying, if you just like I can watch The Pivot and I can watch all these other little high profile podcasts, I can take at least 5 to 10 minutes, and Zig can testify to it, or 8-Bit. When I have the chance to, I would tune in. Hey guys, what's up? And the real ones gaming, the real podcast. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. I try my best to chime in and just, I might not know the games they talking about because I don't play the video games, but it's not about that. It's about me supporting those who come on the Let's Hash It Out podcast, and they support us. So that's what I try my best to do. To support those who support me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know 8-Bit until I met Zach. Half of these people that I've met because Zig was telling me like they wanted, to see me more. Like I was
brought you on a few times, yeah.
Right. I didn't know none of these people, but those people was like, man, Sean, you good at this and keep going. And they kept on supporting me. And the more they kept on coming to the show, the more confident I got. And I'm like, man, they really got people out here that really shows up and really be tuned in and listening to what we say and what we can, we don't just try to teach y'all something or give y'all advice. We learn from y'all as well. So that's why I say I love this podcast, because we all here together. And even though Tay is the co-host and I'm a co-host and Zig is the co-host, whatever, we enjoy y'all as well. And we appreciate everything y'all say. Everything. So that's what I love about this, because we come together as a community to really hash out certain topics. We joke, we agree to disagree on things, but the beauty of it is we always come to a common ground. You feel me? And we make things happen, we have an understanding, Let me see what they said.
8-Bit said, Sean, if half the people came to my stream that asked me for help, I'd be a partner on every platform.
Big facts. That's facts.
So he's saying it's not reciprocated,
Facts. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from with it. Man. I understand.
Man, that's crazy though.
ABC hip hop though. I already know what you're talking about.
It's just saying, but that's facts though. Like, and that's kind of going back to Tate point. People could go buy Jordans. They can go buy these, was it Fenty? They can buy these Coach purses, but we got some $5 stickers.
Also, another thing, I feel like when we are on serious topics, nobody have much to say. It's kind of like you're on a fine line of I don't want to go this way and I don't want to go that way. But when you're talking about things that drama filled or it's jokes or it's something funny, the comments flowing.
Oh, that's what they call it. They say controversy. Yeah, controversy sells.
Yeah, it's a social gathering. We have to get to the point where we're able to talk about things serious and everyone say what's on their mind and exchange ideas, bounce off each other, how we can change things, how we can make things better. because no one will ever get better without constructive criticism.
Facts.
You would never get better without constructive criticism. So like I said, after the show, if you see something you like, I didn't really like this, that's it. When we're in the after show, if you feel like, hey, it's something you want to say, it's like, I wasn't really feeling it when we did this, or how y'all did that. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it, because we want to make things better. We want to make it right. We want to get as perfect to the T as we can to make sure we put the information out there and you're taking it in the right way.
Right.
Now, some things I feel like people say constructive criticism are kind of petty. Like, we're going to always say that. But I would say the overall is, if you have something that you can bring to the table of value, like I tell people, if you have a business, send me a small snippet of what you have going on. We don't mind posting it here. We'll post a link if you have a link to go to what you have. If you see me often on Instagram, if somebody's promoting something, whether it's a business, something for kids, just something very informative, I repost it, I tag them, I tell people go follow. Why? Because I want that same support back.
Mm-hmm.
I want someone to see me when I post. Their energy is the same way that they're posting. My cousin T Dunn, y'all see her in the comments. When I post, she posts. It's the energy that people give that are showing me like, I'm back here with you. I'm watching you. I'm paying attention to you, and I want you to be as great as you can be. And if it's up to me, I'm gonna do everything in my power to help promote you if I can't do anything else. And that's what being supportive is about. That's what this is about. That's why we're here on this platform. To get people together, to bring awareness, and to be able to discuss things and no one feels uncomfortable. Like, I wanted to go into the podcast area where nothing can't be discussed. I want you to be okay saying the most uncomfortable things, so guess what? We can discuss it. You don't know who's going through the same things that you're going through. They're just afraid to speak on it. Because they're in their mind, they're saying, dang, I don't think nobody else ever felt like I felt. And a lot of times today, you see a lot of suicides and killings. You see a lot of things going on, but that's because we live in a society where it's embarrassing to speak on how you feel. It's embarrassing to speak of when you're going through something. Oh, you shouldn't get on social media and talk about your feelings. You shouldn't get on social media and vent. But guess what? If that's your way of putting it out there to one, be seen, to guess what, someone can reach out to you, or to just express yourself, to go on to the next day, to keep going forward, you do what you got to do. You can't listen to what nobody else has to say on how you should handle what you have going on. Because guess what? It's a lot of people behind closed doors that talk about you, but they crying. But they're not going to tell you they crying. And then when something go on or something happened to you, then it's like, oh, well, I didn't know it was that serious. We got to realize the signs. If you see something, say something. If you see a person going off on social media or something seems off with them, reach out. Reach out. Because it's a lot and it's too much going on today. I see every time I turn around, every so many weeks, it's a new suicide post. And it's getting to the point now where it's like, nobody saw anything. Like, people who are around on a daily basis. Like, I have people who I talk to every single day, no matter what. So if something's off with me, my feeling is they're gonna catch it. They're gonna know, okay, you're not you today. Are you okay? It's things like that you have to pay attention to. And you have to reach out and be that support. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when something happened, you can't step back and say, oh, I didn't know. You knew. And a lot of times when they found themselves expressing themselves, it was like, oh, well, you shouldn't express yourself that way. You have to find your way. You have to find your way when it comes to expressing yourself. What works for you?
Big facts. You got to do what works for you, and you have to speak your mind. Sometimes I think we kind of get into the habit of trying to make other people, we'll put ourselves at a disadvantage to make other people comfortable.
Yes.
And we got to get out of that. And I'm guilty of that as well. Like what they say, suffering in silence.
Yes.
Like you smiling, cheesing, laughing, everything good, but on the inside, you are not the same as you appear on the outside.
Right.
Exactly. All right, big bro. I think we hashed this one out with the community. I think it's a great start off topic.
This
I
is a
think
great.
a lot of people got their thoughts and feelings out. I think this was a great one to start the show off with. But we Zig, I want to go to intermission, get the people a chance to stand up, get them something to drink, and we got another topic, another deep topic that I think I'm gonna really get into. I have something to say about it, just like this last topic. But yeah, man, great first topic, y'all. Keep the support going, keep tagging. Even as we going live, man, send them out. Like, look, let's hash it out. It's live. Dope podcast. Go support them. You know what I'm saying? So let's this man help, bro. Look, let's go to intermission. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Go to intermission, dog.
Who 8-bit?
Yeah, man. Go to
What do you say? Let me see. He
Yeah,
said F Rider going.
go to
All right, I got you. There was hype. We got listeners way in Louisiana. Hey, facts.
all right, big facts.
All right, y'all. We about to start the intermission. I'm getting everything queued up.
Yeah, man, this is a great one, bro. I like it. I like the energy. I like everything that everybody talking about, bro. I think this was one of those ones that I think, like Tay said, I like that. Like, I'm flying in if we talking about drama and cheating and
if you just start talking about, hey man,
right,
y'all in here 2 pump minute men in here, y'all ain't
right. But when we talk
comments
about
flying in.
right, but when we talk about depression, when we talk about depression and suicide and anxiety and the challenges that we face, not only as individuals but as a culture, is right. It's F positivity.
Yeah.
It's all about let's salute and give all our energy to negativity because that's what's
Nah, but I mean, I think that's just in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with was it the Shade Room?
Yeah.
TMZ, the tabloids. I mean, like, that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I understand
gossip and everything like that. People kind of.
It's the business, bro. But at the end of the day,
unfortunately,
until it happens, and I hate to say that, and God forbid, but until it happens to somebody close to you, or that had a presence in your life, that's when you want to start talking about it. And it shouldn't take that.
Facts.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. It shouldn't take that. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take that. So.
All right, y'all. We about to get into the intermission. I'm gonna try to. I had a video to play for our commercial, but I'm gonna try to find it. But we'll be back.
We had intermission. We're getting a little things fixed right quick. You know, we're getting a couple of things situated. Oh man, but that was a good first topic, man. I really enjoyed that one with y'all. That was a great topic. This was a good way to inform the people you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Facts. Big facts. Yeah, man. But how y'all, I mean, people in the comments, man, how y'all weekend was? I know it's Tuesday, but, you know, did y'all have a good weekend? How y'all weekend was, man? Did y'all enjoy the return of NFL football? I know a lot of y'all went to the Saints game in Atlanta, whatever. Y'all got a lucky win, and, you know, you had the LSU Southern game. And, you know, I know a lot of y'all went out of town this weekend. You know, how everybody weekend was. I know Tay turned up, so there ain't no question. I ain't asking her. I know she turned up. So, yeah, man, what y'all did this weekend, though, man? Let us know in the comments. Weekend wasn't long enough. Big facts. My feet still on LSU. Yeah, man, I heard it. Besides the game, I heard it was lit out there, you know. I know a couple of people that went out there and stuff like that. No, I am not a Saints fan. You're going to learn that very quickly with me. I am a fan of the reigning Super Bowl champions, something that the Saints are dying to win this year. But of us, as always, y'all get y'all hopes up and they let y'all down some way, somehow. So, yes, the Rams lost. We got our ass whipped last Thursday, but hey, who haven't? I mean, I accept my L.
Man, Jay, them Broncos low-key pissed me off, dog. What
Yeah.
was they doing?
Please, I'd rather get my ass whooped by Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs than let some dude that hasn't started in 8 years beat a loaded team like the Broncos. So yeah.
That coach, he gotta go.
Facts.
All right, bro. We got the second topic cooked up. I got everything ready.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna dive right into this second topic because you know I want to give people an opportunity to chime in. I want Tay to chime in. I want Zig. I want everybody's opinion. So we're gonna dive right into it. What are some of the challenges, issues that Black men face in today's society? What are those challenges? Tay, as you know, as a Black woman, as independent Black women out here doing things that was, you know, not available to them, or we never thought, not to say it couldn't be achieved, but we seeing women becoming, you know, Supreme Court judges and becoming things that back in the day they was like, that would never happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with you as always, as the first lady of the show. What are some of the, or on your case, and you can speak for other women if you like, what are some of the Black women issues or challenges that you feel like y'all face on a daily basis that is hard for y'all to overcome and to hurdle?
Can you hear me? Am I moving?
Yeah, you good?
Oh, it seemed like I was frozen. Okay. For me, I would say as Black women, we're kind of put at the bottom of the totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we go through history, it's the white man, then it's kind of some controversy whether it's a white woman and then a Black man, or the Black man and then a white woman. But we as Black women, we always had to be put in a category to finish last. But now I would say that the Black woman is making sure she rises first. It's a little different now from what it was back then. We're pushing, and we're pushing hard. Like the Black woman is out here doing things that a lot of Black men can't do. We're juggling homes, we're juggling working full-time jobs. Of course, we're juggling being single moms. It's a lot that we do now that back in the day we didn't do, or that we weren't allowed to do. I think Black people as a whole and a community, we put ourselves in a hole. We put ourselves in a bubble because we look at it as society looks at us this way, so we have to be that way. We look at it as, okay, well, they don't want us to do this, so we don't want to step on any toes, so we don't want to do that. I don't believe that. I believe that it's fair game all across the board. As a black woman, I'm gonna go out there and apply for that same job as that black man is. As a black woman, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do those things as that white man is. And I think society today, a lot of black people, we put ourselves in a category that a lot of people don't even have us in the category as we want to work at some point. So now, like I say, I'm a firm believer in society isn't our issue. We're our own issue. It's not society, it's us.
Okay. That's all. That's what you're finishing up with. So, and like I said, with me, as you know, I could speak for me and Zig. We are two black men. You know, I have plenty of friends that's white, Japanese, all type of races. You know, I'm one of those type of people. I respect you as a human being, and I don't judge you based off of your race or what kind of background you come from. But I feel like some of the challenges, at least one of the challenges that I feel like us black men face on a daily basis is jealousy, envy, and the competitiveness. Like it just seems like we always we don't work together. We don't like to get together and work as a unit, and we don't like to support each other. We don't like to help each other out. It's like something that S-Dot, may he rest in heaven, may he rest in peace. He said something when he dropped his last album and he did an interview. One thing that he said was an up-and-coming artist or two up-and-coming artists in New Orleans is always, nah, I can't help you out, or I won't do a future with you, or I'm not gonna help you with this song because I feel like, oh, you're not about to outshine me on this song, or you're not about to outdo me.
Mm-hmm.
Me, when I was doing music, and I used to tell Dwayne, say, bro, I need you on this track. I need you to get on my project. I need a verse from you. You know what that did? You know what I looked at it as? Even though I knew that Dwayne, he was doing music and he was killing it, and he was on another level, and I knew my potential. I just wasn't taking it serious. But I knew, I was like, okay, I know how he coming. I know how he about to come on the track. I know he coming with them bars, the lyricism and everything. I'm going to push my pen as well, but I guarantee you, I might not be able to out-rap him, but I guarantee you they're going to be like, yeah, Sean hung with him, or Sean was staying with him. But it's just like, I just feel like us black men, we always competing. We always jealous of the next man, or we always just, oh, he got a house, or he got this car, and he got this job. He ain't nothing. He only got that because he know this and that. Or I don't like that. As black brothers, we have to find a way to help each other, become as a unit. And I think T Dunn said it the best. I forgot what she said in the comments, Zach. I think she said, let me try to see if I can find
this one.
No, yeah, that one. Black people are superior when we work together. Bruh, just working together. We are unique. Us black people are unique. Like, we just different from everybody else. And there's no disrespect to other races, but we are just unique. We got our own language. We got our own way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, speaking. You know, we are well educated. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that when us as a black culture, when we set our mind to something and we want to get it done, we get it done. But as far as like us black men, you know, me and Zig, right? We got in our group chat, and I tell you no lie, it's Team Epic. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my brothers. When I tell you, and this is, you know, I got other brothers, you know, no, it's like I said, just one set of people right here. We motivate each other nonstop every day. When somebody does something, it's no shade, it's no subliminal hate. Man, congratulations. You know, man, you finally did it. We all doing it. You know, our partner MJ, he had a DJing gig out there in LSU. That was big for him. You know, that was another step for him in his career. You know, as far as like being a DJ, even though I think it's a hobby, little side hustle, but he's he's taking it serious though. You see what I'm saying? And I like to see that from him. You know, my partner, like I said, right, facts. I know y'all can't see that.
Yeah, the Tiger Stadium, my boy was posted up. Yeah,
Lyndon, when he stepped out of his comfort zone, he said, "Man, I don't know nothing about photography, but I like it. I feel like that's something I could be good at." And guess what? He didn't step, like he probably got a bunch of people, like, you know, judges, different
man,
people
got a portfolio
to video their events, take photography for them and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like if I was to lose my job, Zig and my partners, the first thing they're gonna be like, they're not gonna shit on me. Oh man, you deserve that because you're lazy or nothing. No, you know what they're gonna do? What you looking for? Look, I got a partner of mine, or I got an uncle. They right on the spot. Look, I got this app. I can just make that phone call. It's always something positive. And if one of us going through something, all of us is going through something, and we come together as brothers to find a solution. Just like 24, it's been only 24 hours. The music artist, P&B Rock. I think that's his name.
Oh, bro, that's a whole
Man, like you got brothers that's out here trying to feed their families. That's how I always said it. Now I might not like. I liked some of his music. Great, you know, good little artist or whatever like that. I always said this. I might not like the new music that's out here, but you know what I do like? They young, successful brothers out here that's out here trying to feed their families. That they doing what they have to do in order to provide for their families. And we got too much hate, bro. It's like our brothers is always on the next dude. Or even you got men hating on women. Like, I'm like, bro, that has to stop. As a black culture, we have to stop trying to pull each other down and always degrading each other and always trying to stop somebody from doing something. You know what I'm saying? Just like when people come out with these candle business, like everybody doing candles. It doesn't matter. If that person wants to do that,
let them do it.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You got a bunch of people that play ball. You got a bunch of people that play football. You got a bunch of people that's photographers. You got a bunch of people, bro. There's enough money out here for everybody to eat, bro. You're not just limited to your city limits. You can go to different cities, different countries if you really put your mind to it and get this paper out here. But that's one of the things that we face. Is like it's already bad. That, of course, you know, we always want to say, well, we fighting a white man, or we fighting the system and stuff like that. But we also got, I mean, just like what I told y'all about the Chris Rock and the Will Smith situation when we had last season, they're looking at that as you see, like, you know, excuse my language, but you see them dudes, like, I don't want to say the N-word, but you see them up there. You see why we don't take them serious. You see why we take them as a joke. Every time we try to, it's like we try to see their point of view. We trying to understand them. But at the end of the day, you know, tired of seeing black. I'm serious.
Ooh.
That's why I don't even watch the news, because
it's just straight negativity the whole time.
The first thing you don't hear nothing positive. And guess what? The positive stuff you hear, especially with our black culture, you gotta go really do your research on social media
to find it.
Where you got a black kid that's like 14 years old, or not even that, 12 years old, and got like 35 college offers from Harvard, Yale.
We ain't highlighting that.
They ain't highlighting that, but they will highlight, two black people killed each other over a turf that they don't even own. You know how stupid that sounds? Like, you dying over a piece of land that you don't even have no type of ownership to.
Or like your boy yesterday, they over a piece of jewelry.
Right.
They said they ran up on them, ran them down in the restaurant.
And please, people, let's
that's crazy.
Like, and people gonna be like, well, you know, he's famous and he was flaunting. No, that man, at the end of the day, we look at them as celebrities, these high profile people. At the end of the day, them people just like us. They just got a higher statue. They got a higher profile. It's just they out here, but they're human beings at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is sad, bro. Like, this man lost his life for what? You killed him for what?
And they said they was trying to. He said, well, there was reports saying that people was trying to run up on him for weeks, and he was dodging them. I'm like, damn, what's going on like that?
And of course, the thing where people might say like, oh, his old lady set him up because she dropped the Addy on their location about what it was. A lot of people would tell you this. That's why I always tell people, it's either you're going to post your location after you leave, or you just don't post your location at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that
big a deal.
There's too much stuff.
But that's how, like we always talk about social media. That's kind of how it is now. Like, if I'm hanging out with you, we go to Shamrock. And we at Shamrock, and you tag Shamrock. So they're like, oh, they're at Shamrock. We could pull up.
So Kirsten, if I'm saying your name right, correct me if I'm saying it wrong.
I think it's Kirsten, huh?
Kirsten Dunn. There's not enough mentors for the younger generation. We have so much to say when the other race killing us, but when it's our own, why? That's a big fact. That's a big fact. And like I said, that's huge
fact.
That's why I say our generation, Zig, like our generation, like the 80s. I guess you could say 70s, 80s, but mostly the 80s, the 90s babies. Come on, bro. We didn't see it all, bro. And we didn't adapt to more stuff than other generations, bro. Let's face the facts.
Between 80s and 90s.
Yes, let's just face the facts. We lack education. That's totally correct, Raven. Like, they support the stupid stuff. Like, I don't know if y'all seen this news about Chicago. They actually gonna do a purge type of setting starting next year, January the 1st. Like, they worrying about stuff like that instead of education. They worrying about pushing gun laws and marijuana and helping Ukraine and all this, but you can't take all of them funds. That's the crazy part. Where y'all getting all this money from to get to supply a whole nother country? But your country, or sort of country, whatever you want to call it, America, you can't even take that money to fund the communities, the education that children need. Like, it's crazy. Like,
but you know what happened too, which is sad. When they do send money down here, they steal it, and it be sometimes people that look like us that's in those positions stealing it. They put money in what was it? Remember during Katrina, they put money in refrigerators and stuff like that. You remember that story?
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, bro. Like,
and Jay, and guess what, bro? That's why I don't really talk about politics, bro. Because you get to me about politics. I tell anybody, don't even come to me about politics. Because 95, and I'm dead serious, and y'all can correct me, disagree to agree with me. 95% of politicians, senators, I don't give a damn what they are. They are doing stuff to benefit them at the end. How many times you find scandals after scandals after scandals after scandals? That's why I don't take none of the politics serious. I'm sorry, I don't. It's a joke to me. Our whole government is a joke. And that's facts. That's facts, bro. I'm getting a little passionate with it because it's a lot of shit. Like you said, bro, we got people that's taking $40,000 to sit first class to go to Paris for a damn festival, but you got a crime problem in the city that's nowhere to being resolved. Don't get me started, bro.
People getting run up on in the city. I mean, y'all see this. They do carjackings.
But you worrying about a festival in Paris. Man, kill me with that. Take that money and put it in the community. You want these crimes to stop happening? Build more rec centers, get more mentors, pay these teachers the money that they deserve in order for your children. And it's not a knock on the children because they can only do so much, but they need the help. Their parents might need the help. They probably don't have the resources. There's no knock on them, but you have to help, and that's the thing. We can't always rely on the government too. We got to get up and do it ourselves as well. You know what I'm saying? We that's why it's so important for us as a community, as a culture, to stick help each other out instead of keep going against each other. We can't keep depending on the government. If Katrina and the coronavirus hasn't taught us anything, it has shown you the government can give two shits about you. They don't give a damn about you. They're going to give you this little penny and change, but I guarantee you they got it back in their tax money. I guarantee you that. They got that little 1,400, 1,600 or whatever. They're getting that back. You feel me? But I'm going to let Tay go ahead because I know she had to take care of some issue, technical issues. But Tay, you got anything you want to say furthermore? I'll give you the floor.
I feel like you are doing it tonight. Like, tonight is definitely your night. Like, every point you got in. But I will say this. When it comes to the government, and we spoke on the situation with the mayor going first class and all of this, but I would say this. Probably every single mayor that we've had has done this. Has done this. Now, as far as us as the Black community, we look at it like, come on, sis. Like, you ain't have to do it like that. But I feel like also the white community is blowing it up. Like, they haven't already been doing this for years.
Right.
With white mayors. They've been doing it. They've been doing the exact same way. Now, have they been moving a little different with it? Yes. Has social media become more today than what it was then? Yes. So now things are more noticeable today than it was in the past. In the past, you couldn't go on Instagram and see the mayor going to Paris and France.
True.
You couldn't see that because that wasn't what it did. There doesn't do that. In the past, you've never seen a president tweet or have an Instagram, and everything we do now is surrounded around social media. Everything is surrounded around social media. And to me, I feel like that's what holds the Black community down because we're so busy trying to be better than the next person. We're so busy trying to impress the next person. We're so busy trying to keep up with somebody that's our tax bid. So we're not even handling the business we're supposed to handle because we're so busy trying to achieve what we see someone else has done. What's for you is for you. What's for someone else, that's their blessing. But we as Black people, we miss our blessings because we're so busy being bitter. We're so busy being envious. We're busy being jealous. We're busy looking down and pointing out the negatives in other people. We aren't noticing it in ourselves. We're not noticing the things that we're doing that we should be held accountable for what we do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say what and how other people look at the Black community. Because my thing is, and I'm just gonna keep it real with you, the white person, regardless they're trailer trash or what, they stick together. They stick together. The white person, a Black person outside doing, and it could be somebody who they would say is trailer trash. That white person gonna stick up for that white person. That's just what they do. That's how they are. They stick together as a community. As we talk about people who are like Mexicans, well, Mexicans live together, and guess what? They're probably most financially stable out of everyone. Why? Because they don't have the bills that everybody pays because they're trying to grow together. They're not trying to grow apart. They're sitting here going into one part of the family, building and doing what they have to do when, as Black people, we get it as, oh, well, I got to bring my house at 18. Oh, well, I should have this by 25. Oh, by 30, I should have this. When reality is that everybody's plan doesn't work like that. Everybody's lifestyle. So we as a Black community, we're so busy in this ball of focusing on everybody else, what they think, how they feel, what they have going on. We lose track of what's for us. We don't stick together as a community. We don't stick together. It's a different thing if I would say other communities, I felt like we're the same way, but as a Black community, we so against each other. We're so against each other. But then, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna keep it real, as Black people, I feel like we try so hard to get over. We try so hard to get over, and it's eat on our own people. I could go to the white man and buy a shirt for $5, but you're gonna sell it to me for $25 because you want that $15 profit. which is more than what the shirt itself is even worth. But I'm not gonna get too much in that because we got topics lined up, so I don't want to.
That's a standalone topic right there.
Yeah, I don't want to dibble and dab in different things, but it's hard to support each other when we sit things into the ball and into the bubble of this isn't working out. You want to charge me double, if not triple the price of something for something that I can get cheaper elsewhere. I can tell you, for myself, I don't care if it's a black man, a white man, an Asian man, a Chinese man, a Mexican man. I don't care. If it's something that I want or something that I would like to have, I'm going to get it. I don't look at it and say, oh, okay, well, because this is a black person, I have to support this black person. I don't look at it as that. I look at it as, hey, this person is doing something. They're trying to support their family. If I want to be supportive, I'm going to do that. It doesn't matter the race. But as black people, we're stuck in this bubble of, well, they got this going on, so I'm going to do that. I'm not in competition with anyone. I don't go on anybody else's podcast and look and say, oh, well, they have 200 followers every single night. I only have about 50. I don't look at it as that. My goal is to see and observe, okay, well, what are they doing? What is something that I can work on to help me be better at what I have going on? It's not a competition. It's not a competition, but if you can get that help or assistance from somebody, or if you could drop that jewel to somebody, why not? But as black people too, we don't reach out and say, oh, hey, or we're scared to come and ask for help because you feel like, oh, this person gonna think I'm jocking their style. Or this person gonna think I want to be like them. Or this person gonna think I want to do what they're doing. That's not the case. But it's room at this table for everybody to eat. But we're so busy being greedy, you don't want to feed the next person because you're so busy saying, well, I don't want to give them this information that I have because I don't want them to become better than me. I don't want them to look at it as if I don't want to get what's meant for me. Something that's meant for you is meant for you. It doesn't matter what someone else has going on. It's going to come into your hand. But I feel like as the black community, we have that problem where it's unfortunate we still have that slave mentality. At this point in life, it's not even a white man that's holding us down and holding us back anymore. We're holding ourselves back because we're so busy focused on what was. We have now to make a difference than what we ever had before. We've had a black president. Now, regardless of the percentage that you think he was black, we had a black president. We have a female vice president. There are a lot of things in place that open the door for things to be different, for change. But for us, even in New Orleans, we have a black female mayor. It's a lot of things that it's opening your eyes to say, oh, we stepping it up in this world. We're doing better. Like, we're opening doors that we thought were locked, that we couldn't open, that we couldn't push, that we couldn't stand up to. But as a community, we still looking at it, well, we still held back and they have this against us. For me, I don't look at society has anything against me. Whatever I'm holding back, I'm holding it back myself. If I go for it and it's meant for me, I'm going to get it. If it's not meant for me, it's another closed door. Okay, yep, it's time to go to the next door. And that's just my move in it. I don't look at society as holding me down. I feel like if I'm held down, I'm holding myself down. I'm holding myself back because I'm still not pushing and achieving and trying to get it.
What you got, bro?
Zay, I'm gonna let you get in right quick, but
no, go ahead.
I gotta give a shout out to Kirsten Dunn because she's been saying some things.
She been having them zingers tonight.
Yeah, but there's one thing I want to bring up. I actually got 2 points, but one thing she said.
Which
about
one?
Parents being accountable.
Okay.
I think I had a conversation with a few people about this during the COVID, when COVID first started off, and stuff like that with these robberies. I totally agree. So we got to hold the parents accountable at some point. Why are children out at night robbing people or carrying a gun at the age of 13 or 14? There's a lack of parenting. I'm gonna just say this, and this is some real stuff. And like I say, agree to disagree. When COVID hit, I think we could all agree nobody expected the things that COVID did. You know, people got laid off, people lost their livelihood, some people lost their lives. Everything that you can imagine for what, almost 2 years, 2.5 years, affected people's lives, their livelihood in general. I always told somebody, like, with these robberies, I'm not saying that it's right, but we got to understand something. Yes, the parents need to be held accountable, but we also got to take a step back and look at it at the other side of the coin. What if those parents, right? And like I said, I'm not condoning what these kids are doing, but you got to think of what type of environment they was brought up in. You see what I'm saying? Those jobs that they had before COVID, that probably was their only source of income that kept those kids, you know, like, hey, y'all ain't got to worry about it. Mom and daddy taking care of everything. But when they lost those jobs, or they didn't know when they was going back to those jobs, oh, rent got to be due. You know, we got light bills. I'm just saying, once again, I am not condoning the actions.
She talking about 13, 14-year-olds though.
But let's be honest though. They got children that has to grow up at an early age, bro, and be the man.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, fortunately for myself, you know, I didn't have to be in that predicament where I had to go out here at an early age and get a job to make sure that everything was, you know what I'm saying? People got to grow up earlier than they expected. There is no childhood for most people. It's straight adulthood at the age of 13 and 14. But what I'm saying is the environment there is like, man, look, we need money now. My mom's need the rent due. She needs the lights. And they not educated. Once again, it goes back to the resources. These kids probably was brought up in an environment where, hey, I got to get quick, fast money right now. And what can I do is to go hit up this particular person that we know in the hood, he going to break us off if we go do this particular robbery. Once again, I ain't condoning it, but that's what they bought up to. Quick flip. They don't want to work no 9 to 5, working no 8-hour shift, and then they paycheck is. I'm just saying, they paychecks is 200 when they can make a quick 200 in like 15 minutes for every car they jack. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm not condoning it, but sometimes people got to do what they have to do in order to get what they need. But if you don't give them the resources, the mentors, the right way to do things, this is the results of what's going to happen. And then on top of that,
well, hold on, bro. Before you finish that last point, we're gonna let Tay jump in right quick.
Go ahead, Tay.
So I disagree with you.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it's the upbringing, it's what you find yourself soaked into with the environment around you, as far as the people that you hang around, and
that's what I meant.
Because I can say this, at 16, 15, I was working at Rouse's. I could have easily got with a different crowd and that was selling some weed here and there or doing all these different things, but that wasn't me. That wasn't my crowd. That wasn't how I was raised. But that's not to say I couldn't make a mistake or make a decision that was different from my upbringing or even those people around me. I could find myself at the wrong place at the right time or the wrong place at the wrong time and get something that's convenient that I can say, hey, I can make a quick lick off this. Let me go for it. So sometimes it's not even the people that's around you. It's the things that you stumble into. Keep in mind, Kirsten, y'all probably looking at this like this is an adult, like around our age. She's 17. My niece, she's 17. So she's in high school. So she's looking at it from her point of view, saying, I'm seeing what these people even younger than me or my age are doing. But it's the difference in how she was raised, the route that she decided to take, and the route that another child that was raised different or similar can take. It doesn't matter how you were raised. Most parents raise their kids to make the right decision and do the right things. But then when you become of age, of course, we've all done things that your mom be like, didn't I tell you about that? We've all done those things. But we can't blame anyone for anything but ourselves. We can't. Right. We can't blame it on the justice system. We can't blame it on the options that are out there, because my thing is there are basketball courts all over. If a
Mhm.
child who wants to go and play basketball and not be on the side slinging dope, he would be doing it. The ball is there. There are some other kids that are doing these other things, but guess what? You decided your path. You decided the route that you took. We can't blame peer pressure because you are your own person. A person can tell me day and night, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. If there's something that I don't want to do, it ain't gonna get done. There's no doubt in your mind. So to me, I feel like if a person does something, to some extent, they wanted to do that. It wasn't much pressure that anyone else had to put on them. Something that was already in them to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my belief.
That's cool.
That's just my belief. Now I feel like we can do better with community activities and things to show people a different route than what they've been shown before. Absolutely, I stand by that. But I will not sit here and say I will strictly put this on peer pressure in environments, because you can be born and raised into the perfect environment. And you go off to college, correct? You go off to college and you smoke your first weed, and then all of a sudden you on heroin and all kinds of
facts though.
you're chasing it high. Somebody is you seeing all these different things and you want to experience it. Once again, it's not your environment and it's not the people that you put around you. It's a self decision. Nobody can put pressure on me to do something that I don't want to do. You have to, in your mind, even if you didn't want to do it when they presented to you, at some point you wanted to do it because it was done. It was done.
I'm gonna just say this.
And I'm not saying that peer pressure is not real, because I see the comment, peer pressure is real. I'm not saying that it's not real. Peer pressure is real, but it's up to you to make that decision to do it. It's up to you to make that decision. A person can pressure you all day and night, but it's up to you to make the decision to say, oh, hey, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's not for me. That's up to you. That's your decision. It's your life.
Right.
I want to say something that Kimmy said earlier. She said, and Kimmy, she deals with this type of issue on a day-to-day basis. So she said we lack the same investments that are pumped into predominantly white communities. Their resources look a lot different than ours. And she also said that parents in low-income communities that we deal with are working in jail, or these kids live with their grandmothers, so parents are removed by default. That's actually true too. Both parents are in jail and they with grandma or pawpaw, and they ain't got the energy to be running behind these kids.
Yeah,
because they're in their 60s, 70s or older, and kids running in and out the house. So that's actually true too. Then lastly, let you jump back in. That's right. She said sometimes when kids have parents born and raised in ignorance and it's generational, the choices can sometimes be made for them. So that kind of goes to the point what Taylor was making earlier about peer pressure and different things like that.
Right.
So what you got, bro?
Yeah, just one little minute, and I want to get your opinion as well, Zach, before we run out of time. Once again, Kirsten Dunn had another point about keeping up with the Joneses. It's a short thing.
Go ahead, bro.
One thing I've learned, me personally, I'm all about living a comfortable, peaceful, successful life, right? Do we all want to live? Do we all want some lavish things in life? Of course we do. It don't have to be a mansion or whatever. It's just, I want to live comfortable. Trust me. If I cannot keep up, I'm trying to keep up with myself. I'm not worrying about keeping up with this person, that person. Whatever they doing, or whatever like that, that's their prerogative, that's their choice, whatever. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, rich or poor, black or white, we all are going to see the same 6 feet. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you'll catch on later. Rich or poor, black or white, we are all, at some point, we have an expiration date and we're all going to see our 6 feet. I don't worry about keeping up with the Jones. I can only control my life and live my life to the best of my abilities. You feel me? I ain't worrying about keeping up with the Jones. And that's a great point, because it's like, it's a trend. You see somebody else doing it. You got to understand, they probably got the finances, or they probably got somebody with finances that can allow them to live that type of life. Don't be trying to get caught up in the hype and then you going bankrupt, or you trying to find a way to get your name out there for clout. And when you come back home, you getting evicted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop it. Granted, there's nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure, Zig, you probably got a computer. I'm just saying, computer or something that costs a little bit. It's expensive. But you might say, you know what? I'm always paying this, that, and the third. Let me go treat myself to something. Yeah, it's expensive, but I got the, you know what? I got the finances. I'm going to do that. I don't tell nobody. Tay might see a bag she like, a piece of property, or just whatever, a new car, and she got the funds. She gonna buy it. One thing I don't do.
You already know she gonna do that. She said it earlier.
But what I'm saying is, I'm the business that pay you, because I can't control. Like, people be like, well, why that person always partying? They buying this and they Gucci this, that. That's that person money. That's not affecting you. If you want to be in the same position as them, get up off your ass and go make some money.
No, I'm gonna rob you. That's what they do now.
Right, they rob. But I'm just saying, if you
Tay party all the time, she doing it. She must got money. So next time we see, but that's how these people think now.
Yeah,
right. But I'm just saying, though, Zig, like, you can't judge somebody because they spend it. They probably work hard. Like, they probably just got a good job. They got buku money, and I can't control what somebody doing, and I don't care, because that's that person's hard-earned money, whether they did it legal or illegally. That's their money.
But you know what's funny though? They got people out here that's driving Kias or Toyota Camrys that really want to drive Mustangs, and the only reason they didn't buy Mustangs because somebody probably gonna run up on me and rob me, or somebody gonna let me just stay low profile, and you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of messed up that you gotta even think like that. Or I ain't gonna wear these Jordans, man. Somebody gonna probably try to.
You know what
I'm talking about? You ever seen people talk about like that?
But you know what's so crazy though? I never understood people that do drive these Mustangs. You know, no offense to people that does.
I was just throwing cars names out. Yeah, I wasn't really.
You know what makes people a target? Certain like logos. You know what I'm saying? Like certain logos, because you know everybody can have the same type of car, but it's plain. But if you got a certain logo, oh, that's that dude that be always posting that on social media. Oh, I know exactly where he be at. I be seeing him around. Oh, I see her at, this is a perfect opportunity or whatever like that. But you know what caught my eye today, Tay and Zed? And I know this is something people already know. I was on my way to Metairie, right, to go pick something up, and I ran through the Lakeview area. You know what's so crazy? Every big house that I seen, or nice house, you didn't see no big fancy Rolls Royce, Range Rover. You see a car like you. You see a car like you see a
Honda.
Now don't get it granted. Don't get it twisted. They have some nice cars, but most of the big houses, I noticed that, and I'm like, that's the stuff. Look at Jay-Z, for example, right? One of my favorite rappers, of course. But look at the way they saw, like the way he dressed now. He probably got like a Walmart shirt on and some sweats. But when you get in that type of, why am I going to spend money on clothes? They can afford it, but the way, it's just like, that's how you keep the money.
Some mindset at that point.
That you got to develop. You know, it's like, it's cool to wear that, but you know what I'm saying? I let my money speak for me. You know, I'm not going to wear my money. I'm going to let my money speak for me. But I'm going to let it speak for me in different aspects of life.
They start making but they start using their money on stuff that, you know, your money make money for you. Yeah. I buy these shoes. That money I spend on that ends right there. Right. I'm not getting that money back. But I can take that same amount of money I'm gonna buy on my wardrobe and go put it into some investments, and then, you know, some months down the line, that'll double.
Hey, once again, Tay, you gotta help me. I don't ask no woman her age, but Kirsten done been dropped. Her, Kimmy, what's the other? Brittany, Ray, everybody in general, they've been dropping some gems. How old is Kirsten?
17.
Dropping gems like that?
17.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I've been noticing, especially her and Kimmy and Brittany and 8-Bit, Kobo, like, everybody been dropping some gems, and I'm taking all of this in. And it's like, I'm learning from Tay, I'm learning from Zay, but y'all just been killing it with the comments, and I'm learning, and it's like, everything y'all saying is like that, hitting. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's a good way to think at an early age. That's how I was. Like I said, I just grew up around a lot of older people. You know, I had people my age, but when I really needed that real life experience, that man, sit your ass down. Let me tell your little young ass about what life really about. You think you grown? Get your ass a job and go ahead and pay at that time probably $800 mortgage. I'm just saying, you know, at that time. But I'm just saying, they'll sit you down and get you right. You know, nowadays it's like everything is like this generation. There's nothing against them, but they got it way more. It's like more advantages for them. And guess what? Some of them take advantage of it, and some of them let it go to waste. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Man, whew. This topic was, damn, I wish we had some more time, man. I respected everything Tay said, Zig. Man, y'all killed it in the comments, bro. Like, y'all got to give yourself a round of applause for that. Like, y'all really tuned.
The comments tonight.
Yeah, y'all. I give my flowers to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing, man. What Cobalt has right there?
Cobalt said, taking that car example, S. Right. Oh, so he talking about you, bro. So you go ahead and read this one.
Taking that car example, S. Ryder talked about, there are some people that choose not to spend money on certain luxury things for other reasons. My parents, for example, my father chose to drive Hondas and Toyotas until me and my siblings finished school. Oh yeah, that's facts. It's not a knock. It's just something I noticed that, you know, just driving in some of these nice neighborhoods and stuff like that. If you really think about it, right? If you think about it, when you look in, you know, low income neighborhoods, you see Dodgers, like Challengers, Camaros, Benz, Range Rovers. But you look in the higher income, like this is facts. It's facts. They be riding Hondas, Corollas, Camrys, and I be like, wow, it's crazy. It's the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock nobody. I got a Honda. I ain't tripping on it. My Honda runs terrific. You heard me? It gets me from point A to point B. And that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get me a car, when I'm ready to get that, then I'll get it. You know, I'll get it. But for right now, I got bigger things that I want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm trying to get on Tay level and Zach level. You know, I'm
see now we take it 2 steps back. Now you comparing and different things
there
like
you
that.
go.
Live in your truth, King. We just talked about that.
you know, the show off with something.
You ain't worrying about getting on my level.
Hey, I got, you know, I'm just saying.
I'll give you a little information. I ain't gonna give you everything.
My lane different. Stay in your lane.
I am, but my lane is City Park bumper cars, and y'all's is the NOLA Motorsport. You know, y'all got two different
that
lanes.
might work for you in the long run. The motorsport, it might blow
Ain't nothing wrong with bumper cars.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely appreciate y'all.
Man, I really enjoyed y'all tonight, bro. Y'all really showed out in the comments, man. I appreciate everything that y'all
Shout
said.
out to moms.
Mom said all of the comments tonight were amazing. I agree. Here come another man right here that got all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Lyndon Boy Stop also helps out behind the scenes with the podcast, everything. We appreciate what you do as well, Lyndon. It doesn't go. The Devil's Advocate. That's your new nickname, bro.
Yes.
Your support doesn't go unnoticed either, bro.
Yes.
Not at all.
I really enjoyed. I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes. Like, well, I know we 3 episodes in, but this was
just for this season.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I know we got some wilder things coming up, but this was.
That's why I'm gonna be quiet because I already know what's coming.
Right.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
I enjoy these conversations though. Like, y'all just don't understand. Me, Tay, and Zig really work hard to try to come up with topics that's just not about the negativity and just the normal. Like, we can go days and days and days about cheating and sex and da. We want to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something different. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is the episode.
You said last episode was your favorite. You on your cabin.
Nah, this episode.
Every episode is gonna be his favorite one.
You
Yup.
have to pick one.
So next week he gonna say that episode is his favorite.
So far, the first episode.
It
was
might
my
be.
favorite
It
episode.
might be. It might be. But nah, for real. This one, I just enjoy learning and listening to the opinions of our community. Like, we had different, and that's the beauty of the podcast. Don't y'all agree? Everybody's a different age bracket. So we got a chance to hear from a 17-year-old to a person that's, in their 50s. They like everybody had a different perspective from a different age group. And that's what I enjoyed about this topic, like whole episode. So I appreciate y'all, man. Like, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all showed out for us tonight. I really
enjoyed this episode tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we're gonna get into that brings us to final topics. Hey, the pineapples is a hot topic, though.
Can't wait. Episode 6, we bringing in pineapples.
That's it. Episode 6 is the pineapple episode. We're gonna go ahead and say it now.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
We're gonna stamp it. We're
We're gonna hashing out pineapples. That's the name of the episode.
But the thing about it is, that's not gonna be a topic though. That's just a story. Like that's probably gonna be like a 2, 3, 5-minute story, and then we're going on to something.
Nah, but we gotta dissect and we gotta get into.
Trust me, we gonna get an.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why pineapples? Why not grapes? Why like what is so special? Why not strawberries? What is so special about the pineapples? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna dissect this whole thing.
I guess
the thought process.
About the reason in episode 6.
They have oranges,
grapes. Y'all want to know?
Pineapple.
And guess what? If y'all want to know, keep subscribing, keep reposting, keep liking.
That's it.
You want the
episode 6?
Y'all gotta get y'all. Yeah, you want. All right. I tell you this: if y'all want the pineapple story earlier, we gotta reach a certain amount of likes on our posters and everything that comes after.
Hash it out after dark. Hey, that could be a thing if y'all want.
I'm with it. I'm ready.
Hash it out after dark.
I'm locked and
loaded. Sean has to tell a whole story.
Yeah, but episode 6. I ain't telling y'all.
I'm gonna have to block my mama.
Oh yeah, moms. We're gonna do that on another channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a hash it out after dark channel.
No. We're not discriminating. They adults. They might.
Nah, Tay said she don't. S. Ryder, the king of the VA.
No. They might want to do something in whatever time they want to do it. No, we're not sugarcoating nothing.
My mama don't know nothing about that.
Hey, it's a time.
S. Ryder's the king of VA Splash, says 8-bit.
I was a baby in a manger. My mom knows nothing about that.
How you know moms don't want to explode when she find a man? How you know?
Oh my!
All right, guys. Hey, S. Ryder, tell these 5 people where they can find you at.
Man, y'all can find me on Instagram at s.ryder. That's my Instagram name. She said I won't come on that night.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
The
y'all
Butter King.
Instagram at the bottom, s.ryder. Facebook, y'all can follow me at Sean on there. And I mainly be on Instagram and Facebook, but Instagram is where y'all can really, chop it up with me and stuff like that. If y'all want to reach out, comment, DM, whatever, just holler at me. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's where y'all can find me at, man.
You got anything else you working on this week, bro? Anything the people could be expecting? Or
am I working on something? I got something in the works.
Okay.
Something that I discussed with Zach and Tay before. It's something I still kind of gotta tweaks here and there. I kind of gotta see how I'm gonna do it, but I think that'll be something dope in the upcoming months, probably next year. I'm really just focused on working on this podcast and enjoying the success and trying to just build this podcast up. But what I have in store for y'all, I think Tay and Zig know exactly what I pitched the idea to them. They've been giving me ideas about it, so working on some things. But yeah, that's what I got in the works. I got to
open up his own pineapple factory. No. All right, Tay, what can the fine people find you at, Tay?
So they can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Most of the time, you're gonna find me on Instagram. I'm on Taylor R. Pooler. I'm also on Tay Talks podcast, and I am also on Let's Hash It Out. Most of the time, once you see me post on one, I post on all three platforms. I kind of run the social media, run around with promotion. So if you know anyone that has a business that needs promotion, let me know. DM us if you want to get on. So if you have a topic that sparks you, DM us. Let's get on. We have to do a screening. We got to screen people before they come on because we don't know what kind of vibe you're on. But we here. Hit us up. If you have a topic that's like, man, I want to hear y'all discuss it, or you want to come on for it, DM us. Let us know. We're here. We're open to it. And that's about it for me. Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Once again, I'm Ziggy the Beast, y'all, and like I said, we got the merch store that's gonna be. It's already open, but we don't have a dedicated. Domain for it yet, so we'll get that. We'll get that going within 48 hours. It'll be. I already have it set. Is Let's Hash It Out podcast.shop, and that's where it'll be at. And yeah, definitely appreciate y'all's support. Make sure y'all are following us on YouTube. Make sure you share. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram as well. That's where y'all can keep up with us throughout the week to see what we're working on. We even post some behind the scenes stuff so you can kind of see how we get from point A to point B. Pre-production clips, some post-production clips after we do production, which is today is a production day. And kind of bring y'all along the ride with us and everything like that. Instagram is where we're at most of the time, so definitely appreciate all y'all that are there for that. Also, I want to say thank you to Marley and Max Mom for giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. She said, "Love this podcast, very entertaining. Look forward to more." So if y'all are on Apple Podcasts or any podcasting platform, leave us a 5-star review and we'll read it live on the show. So definitely thank you to Marley and Max Mom for the good review.
Facts.
So other than that, I think that's all I have, and we're gonna go ahead and get to our post show, and then we'll call it a night after that. Once again, I'm Ziggy the Beast. This is Tay Talks. And that guy over there is S Rider. And this was episode 3 of Let's Hash It Out podcast. Do y'all think we hashed things out today?
We definitely hash things out.
Oh, all right. All right. There we go.
100%.
100%. That's definitely a plus from the past few episodes.
Yes.
Especially episode 1. Taylor's like, no. So definitely appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
What's good, y'all? We are in the post show. We are in post production. What's good? I'm just like, it's hot.
Sean hates when we like this. He hates it. I laugh every time you do it. He hates it.
What's wrong? Look, here you go, bro.
I don't want that neither.
I like that. I like that.
Come on, man. This is Sports Center. This is
That
First
shows
Take.
the boss and the workers.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Look,
like that.
this is up close and personal. It's like we scooting the chair up to the desk.
I'm getting tired of this pineapple, dog. Y'all gonna leave me alone about these pineapples, dog.
I'm not bringing it up. The listeners bringing it up.
Man, y'all keep bringing this shit up, bro. Damn. Y'all is crazy, bro.
The lion pineapples.
I mean, the thing is, Sean, if you're gonna live a life, things are going to happen, and we have a platform right now that people want to hear about.
First of all, I think I explained the story.
Well, let me say this. You didn't explain it to the full extent. You dropped some pellets to us, enough to satisfy
Facts.
us for that moment. That's what you did.
Oh.
Facts.
I remember. I was there.
I guess.
I wasn't on the episode, but I was listening. I was there.
Like I said, this is not a topic. This is probably about a 5-minute story. That's it. After that, y'all gonna be like, y'all might go to the point where y'all be like, oh, really?
Thank you,
So
Keisha.
people look forward to it, Sean. People who wasn't here last season,
Guess what?
they
And guess what?
want to hear it now.
Guess what? That's right. And I'm gonna let all of that out with the pineapple story that I did with that woman in the past. I will let.
This is gonna be
I will get the
episode
story.
is gonna be rated TVMA.
Episode 6. I'm telling you now. I don't want to hear none of that. I can't talk about that because certain people. No. Episode 6.
My mama said she's not gonna watch, so I'm fine.
That's cool.
She gonna go back and watch the vibe.
Oh, she gonna go back and listen. And
Matter
gonna
of
be
fact,
like,
she gonna have it turned down in the back watching, but she ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm gonna just say this: episode 6 might be one of them ones. Like,
Oh, you better be on Demon Time.
it could be one of them ones.
Let me start my promo video now. I'm gonna start my
You gonna be on Demon Time like that?
Let's just say that. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all gonna.
I
do.
take look. You hear him talking big and bad now, huh?
Oh, ain't no talk. No, I want y'all.
Come episode 6, he gonna say, yeah, well, you know, I was just saying, and it's a little different.
I'm a unicorn.
I never said that.
I'm
That
a
was
lion.
hard. Well, first of all, we're gonna stop that unicorn. I'm not no damn unicorn. That to me is that My Little Pony type shit.
No, the unicorn is what you perceive.
I don't want to be a unicorn. Compare me to like some type of bear with something that's unusual.
Yes,
I
they
don't be
do.
no damn unicorn. I ain't no damn unicorn. What the hell is a unicorn? I know what it
A,
is, but I don't
a unicorn is something different
Hey.
from everything else that you normally don't see. For example, you see horses all the time, correct? All types
Yes,
of
right.
horses. You see horses all the time. They're all over. But a unicorn is special. It's
It's
different.
rare.
It's rare.
listen to that. A unicorn, Zach. Why we gotta be a unicorn? Why we can't
What's
be a
wrong with being a unicorn? Is amazing. I wish I was a unicorn.
My Little Pony gives me My Little Pony vibes.
You know how kids be when they see a unicorn? Oh my gosh, it's a unicorn. It's
My
a-
Little Pony. I'm not no My Little Pony. Stop. I don't want to be no unicorn.
Well, we don't know
Izzy-
that pineapple.
Izzy be
We'll
watching
find
that
it on 6.
I ain't afraid. I just hope y'all ready for episode 6. That's all I'm gonna say. You want it? You
When we make when we get our graphic designer to make a unicorn shirt to put in the merch store.
Big
No.
facts. Big
I'm a
facts.
unicorn.
no.
And then at the bottom right corner, you want to say S Rider.
All
Just
right,
don't
bet.
say disclaimer. I'm allowed.
I'm
S
alive.
Rider.
All right, so when how y'all like the show, give us some feedback. I know y'all kind of listening in. We still got a good bit of people up in here. Look at
Sure
this.
do. I saw that on
We st- this is y'all chance to give us some feedback. This is not part of like the canon of the show. So for those that want to listen back on this on like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, this ain't gonna be on it.
Yeah.
This is special content, YouTube and Twitch exclusive. So it was good. Peyton Barker said it was good.
That's my nephew.
Lyndon said he wants a pineapple shirt.
Yeah, me too.
Hey man, what's good, Peyton?
Oh my goodness, y'all.
I'm gonna get one made for next Wednesday.
I'm looking forward to the pineapples. You know, Dami got a what they call that thing, a cricket. I might make her make a pineapple shirt. You got a cricket machine in the back.
All I'm gonna tell you is,
Oh, I'll come drive
6,
and get it. I'll come drive and get it from you.
Yeah.
I think episode 6 is gonna be one of them ones that's gonna have, or people gonna be dying laughing. Like people gonna be laughing. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, hold up, really?"
Brittany said she liked the second topic. Brittany said I like the second topic better. All right, so what kind of topic? Yeah. So the second topic,
You liking a topic? That's the. I don't care if you liked it the first, the second. You liked it a topic. That's the
no, I'm
main-
just saying. So like the kind of topic was we talked about difficulties in society. So would you like more topics like that?
Yes.
Who said that? Brittany. So Brittany, would you like us talking about more topics like that?
That's cool. I like
That's
that.
a follow-up question to you.
Right. I like that though.
That's what's up. So I'm gonna make a note. We're gonna make a note of that. Let's see. You know, once again, just kind of patting ourselves on the back. What other podcast is doing this?
None.
Post show.
I would love more topics like the second one. Oh, trust me, we got.
I would like more topics like the second. Hey, all right, we making notes.
I think we have more. We have more in the talk. Trust me, we got a long season. Trust me, we got some interesting ones coming up. Trust me.
And we've also discussed things outside of just the podcast. Like we've discussed like a charity event, possibly like a basketball tournament. Like we've discussed a lot of things to kind of get the community together, hands-on, to have options and things for the youth as well as the adults to be into. So it's a lot of things that we have in work. If you know people that are connected people that can put us in different places and platforms to get the ball rolling, DM us. Text or call one of us, let us know, give us their information, give them our information to help us help everyone.
So Brittany said she likes us discussing topics where we could come up with solutions on that topic.
Now, I would say this is good
Okay.
to come up with solutions, but we have to be hands-on and active with it. We can sit around and talk till we blue in the face about how it should go or how we want it to go, but we have to learn to be proactive and actually hands-on with what we're talking about. I'm all for discussing it, but I'm also that one that when I get off here tonight, I'm gonna be searching and looking up things and places and events to kind of get balls rolling for different things that we discuss, like charity, doing something for the youth, things like that.
We might have to reach out to if Kimmy's still here, we might have to have a sit down with Kimmy. I know she has extensive experience with doing charity events and different things like that. So Kirsten should not be. Hey, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is we gonna hash out a lot of things on episode 6.
I already got my topics together. I'm ready.
Hey, see, look. Hey, I'm just here to edit. I'm just here to edit, produce, and click buttons like this. And I'm in BR too, but that me being in BR is like 95% of the reason we doing this podcast like this. If I was still in New Orleans, living in the East, because I'm from the East. I'm an East beast. You know what I'm saying? Bullet. You know what I'm saying? Straight off a bullet. Service road. Yeah, a lot of that.
You're going too far now.
Ain't no going too far. That's facts.
He was actually being a little soft. It was probably pa 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 instead of just pow pow. But
yeah, look, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm in Baton Rouge too. But hey, if we was all in New Orleans, this would be a in-person show.
Right. I'm just like for all our listeners, supporters. I'm telling you, you might as well put it on your calendar. 2 weeks from now, episode 6.
Nah.
Episode 6 will be right.
That's
2
3 weeks from now.
3 weeks from now. Episode 6. I advise you.
TVMA.
Do not. If you're not prepared,
Hide your kids.
hide your kids and put your earmuffs on.
And-
Put your mind, do whatever you got to do.
And you know who the masterminds of this episode is. You see what I'm saying? I'm just a button clicker.
that person right there with the it's good signal up. Up.
It ain't on me.
Right. So I'm just telling you, I don't want to hear nothing. And guess what? I am going to enjoy episode 6. I'm letting it all out. We're gonna talk to the people. We're gonna talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. This is what y'all
The
want.
energy for me.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen. Episode 6. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Me
But
either.
You think he lying?
no.
No, I think he's gonna tell it. I think he's
No.
gonna tell it. I've
No.
been warming him all season. By 6, oh yeah,
No.
he ready. He'll be ready. He'll be ready.
Got
by
him
6.
primed.
Nah, I'm good. I'm ready. What's
By
up?
6, he gonna be real bad.
We're gonna see what's happening.
I am no longer in New Orleans. This is Gina James. I am no longer in New Orleans, but willing to contribute to the youth of the community.
So
In
look, this is
I
what
mean,
we're gonna
okay.
do. On a serious note, I will start talking to, because I know a couple of people. Tell me and your son Titan will be doing. So we will. If
not
this,
Titan.
if this is something that
Gotta teach him young.
we definitely want to get into, we're gonna start trying to prepare something. We're gonna give y'all further information because I think that'll be very dope. At some point, we do want to do some type of live show in front of everybody. So if y'all could come out, support the charity, and also support us at the same time. That way we can meet y'all, talk to y'all face to face, everything. I think that'll be very dope. So I think that is very important. If y'all have any ideas what we can do, if y'all got any type of way to do these charity events, just hit me, Tay, or Zig up, emails, all our emails off the show, text us, whatever. We got to do this as a community. Like Tay said, we can talk about it. We can keep texting and hitting each other up and saying this is this. We got to be proactive as a community, like we talked about in the show. So we can't just say what we're going to talk about on the show and then we don't follow through with our words that we speaking. So if this is something that's very important to everybody, I think this is the perfect time to come together. Let's talk, let's come up with some ideas and let's see. We just go from there. Let's start with the first step. Get together, come up with some ideas, and let's take them ideas and start building, being proactive with them. All right. So I'm with that. I'm definitely about that. So
Most of y'all, we just talked about this on the episode.
man, what's wrong with Mom? Mom wasn't even listening. I was
She don't
talking
be
about that.
listening. She be in and out. In and out.
She ain't got time for all that.
All right, she heard it. She heard the episode 6 and she said, that's it. I'm done.
Let me fix it.
But man, other than that though, man, life in general, man, I can't complain. Things is going good. Like I said, I'm staying blessed, working on a few things. I know Tay and Zig, they constantly working with some things behind the scenes, not just on this podcast, but other ventures that they got going
I'm
on.
gonna be honest, dog. Like
I'm
I've kind of pulled back off of some of my other projects. I've been mainly focusing on a lot of this.
I've seen that. I've noticed
It's
it.
been a lot of this because I was doing a lot of other like game stuff, but I was like, nah, like I need to get this. I need to get this going. So it's like, yeah, a lot of the stuff I've been trying to focus on getting this up and running. So like, because yeah, what?
Not Zig. I think this is the perfect time. You know what? In order for episode 6 to happen, though, we got to get invited to a cookout, moms. Me and Zig.
I'm trying to give an ultimatum,
Yep.
but she don't want to hear it. So she gonna be like, "Oh, that's fine. Don't want to hurt me,
We supposed to be family, but we don't get invited to no
bro."
cookout.
I'm cool with it. Tato, don't. She like distant cousins.
Distant cousins.
It's
We don't
distant
get-
cousins.
We don't get
She
it
thought I
by
was
lot.
lame. I don't smoke hookah. I'm like, well,
I'm
how
a
many
lot.
times y'all hear me talk about cigars, hookahs,
Right.
drinks? But you know, it's cool.
Be going out, be eating expensive steaks and cutting up, and damn, I'd be like, damn, I wish I could live that life. Must be nice.
When you saw me eat a steak, I just be making stuff up.
Matter of fact, on my Instagram, I
Uh-oh.
got me smoking a hookah.
Uh-oh.
Really?
I thought you were about to say, man, Tibby,
I thought
Yup.
that was just for real.
Yeah,
that was in Miami.
yeah.
So that was for a vacation. You don't do it on a regular.
Oh,
That you know of.
I'm a hooker. That's what I call myself. I'm a
That you
hooker.
know of.
that's a word? A hookah?
No,
A
I make it
hookah?
up. I
Shit,
make up a
I'm
lot
a
of
lie. Hookah.
words. I make up a lot of words as I go. I'm a hooker. That's what
I'm a solution.
hooker.
Oh, so you just be making stuff up. You be lying too.
I'm a
Yeah.
solution. That's what I am.
She said, she said, yeah.
No,
Not
I'm
Tay be lying.
I'm a
I be
solution.
lying sometimes.
I thought Tay was innocent this whole time.
She not. Trust me.
I'm very innocent.
I'm starting to, I don't know, bro.
Oh,
I'm starting to see what
you know me since I was 16, 15 years old.
I'd
I'm
have-
innocent.
I'd have put my head on a I'd have
guess
put my
what?
head on the chopping block.
I have, but as the time has gone over, you have changed. You
Man, I would have put my head on the chopping block like, nah, Tay wouldn't do that. Go ahead.
See,
I,
put
go
your
ahead.
head down. I promise you good. I promise
Shoot.
you good.
no. Where is it? When she get around, when she with T done, oh, it's cut up season.
Man, we did the photo session with him. They was chilling.
Oh no, that was a glimpse.
That was because they ain't really know us like that. They was kind of giving us a vibe check at
Trust.
first. Yeah,
Trust, we are really distant cousins because
yeah, I know.
that cut up is way different than the photo shoot for the podcast cut up was. They ain't not even half.
Man, y'all was at the photo shoot taking shots on my dime.
You're right, but that wasn't cut up. No, I won't be there for the cut up. Like we want to be there for the cut up.
I thought I
Y'all-
made up for that with the shots. That didn't make up for that.
No,
Wow.
No, I mean the shots was nice. I still like the.
the shots was nice, but I like to bust. I want to bust y'all ass in some spades.
I just want to smoke a hookah.
Right, we want to do all that, and
Oh,
we won't eat some of the.
Them hookahs be getting you lit.
You know,
They do.
you be cooking
Okay.
fish.
Sometimes when you put a little alcohol in them, it's up. It's up.
Oh, see, bad tea coming out now. Preview.
Yeah,
that.
well, look, she putting you on game now. Man, we gotta get Sean on the hookah.
No, I'm good.
If you smoke cigars, a hookah is nothing.
I don't
He
smoke
don't.
cigars either.
Oh yeah.
I drink.
You might be troubled then. It might be a little rough for you.
No, I just drink. I stick it. I stay in my lane. I drink.
As life should teach you, stay in your lane.
Right.
I love
I
it.
just. I give you a preview for. I give you a preview for episode 6. Hennessy and Douce. Let's just say that particular woman might be in trouble.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Hen and Douce. Yeah.
Tay, like, I hear you.
I'm just saying.
Sound good.
It does sound good. It sounds good, but that's the facts. Hennessy, just like with y'all. Yeah. Oh, girl, if I get in that, if I get that Tito's in me with a little bit.
That's
of
how
Why
Tay
you
talk to her.
always say Tito's? I'm so confused.
That's how Tay talk to her friends.
You could have brought up
You
anything
know, how
else.
they talk, Zig. You know how they talk. Oh,
You
girl,
didn't have
all
to do
the
that
Tito's.
like that, though. You
Look,
have to say
Zig,
Tito's.
how they beat? All I need is a couple of Tito's, and then when that beat be rolling, oh, it's cut up time. Oh Lord.
That's how Tay be talking.
You'll never hear me talk like that. That's a lie.
Hmm.
That's a lie.
When that beat be rolling.
Mm-hmm. When that beat be rolling. What's that? You know that one I love. Come on. No, that's all it takes for 'em.
Oh, okay.
See, look, they know. See. And look at him, devil's advocate, blowing back portion. This dude here. This man here is
The
wild.
blowing back potion.
That dude.
All right, bro.
Yeah, it's time to go, bro. Episode 6. Stay tuned, but Until then, we still got 2 more episodes before we get to that, man. But man, I really, like I said,
And
Go ahead.
one of the 2 episodes we drop in Zodiac. So make sure y'all.
We still got that episode.
Want to miss it. We don't
We
want to
still
miss
got
it.
that. We just sitting on episodes.
We sitting.
yeah, I think the horoscope.
I think that should just be a one topic show.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because the Zodiac's gonna be
Actually, we have someone who's a card reader and she's deals with all of that. So we can actually do that in all.
do we
show.
yeah, we might have to discuss how we're gonna get her on.
Yeah.
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 T Dunn actually did a reading with her before, and a lot of stuff.
Wait,
that
T
she
Dunn be
said-
reading? Oh no.
She went to her before.
Oh, I got
and
you.
A lot of stuff that she said, she was like, "Dang, like this is kind of scary. Like she hitting it on the dot." So
I bet.
I do it. I'm here for it.
All right.
So I'm gonna contact her this week. That's a part of my little game plan, and I'm not gonna tell you when we're gonna drop it because I want you to tune in. I want you to tune in every week. So I want you to come on every week thinking you're gonna see Zodiacs. It might not be that week, and that's just where I'm at with it.
It is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be.
Period. Pooh.
All right,
That's
guys.
why you gotta make sure you subscribe and click that bell so you can get notified whenever we go live.
Real bad.
But once again, I'm Ziggy the Beast,
I'm Mess Rider.
And I'm Tay Talks.
and this is the Hash It Out podcast, and that's it. We'll see y'all next week.
Tuesday.
Real
Next
bad.
week.
Real bad.
Stop.
I like
Just
that.
like that.
No.
I like
I like that.
Stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Stop. Stop
What?
saying real bad.
Real. You said it like you said it not too long ago.
Stop it.
He did say real bad. He did.
That's what I'm saying. He said it not too long ago.
He said that shit.
Nah. But all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday for another episode of Let's Hash It Out podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we about to be out. See y'all later.
Next Tuesday.
Peace.
Oh, you want me to click the button?
Push the button, Pop.